Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your guy Rez, and I am back again with y'all on my YouTube channel. Welcome this evening. Hope everybody's doing well out there, man. This is another live stream on a Wednesday. I appreciate everybody that is hopping on. I know right now it is the NBA playoffs, conference finals with my Dubs, which I'm repping right here. And, also really happy to face the Dallas Mavericks, man, in the conference finals. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. I know right now is kind of probably not the best time for some of you guys who are sports fans. I totally get it. I have my TV on, so if I look like off the screen, I'm here. But I want to watch the game as well. So, but obviously I'm here, with you guys. Definitely want to hang out. If you guys want to hang out tonight, and it's kind of an open live. If you guys want to just chime in, if you have questions, if there's something you want to ask me, something you want to talk about, I try to do these at least once a month with the open lives for the topics. Usually I have topics already predetermined for you guys to discuss, where we break down the topics, but I try to do at least one live stream every month to where, we basically talk about whatever's going on in your mind. And if there's something you want to ask me, something you want to ask the panel, something you want to get off your chest, that's what I do these open lives for. So I see a lot of comments in the comment section, which I will get to in just a few moments here. But if you guys are new to this live stream, I welcome you guys. Let me just highlight the comment real quick. But yeah, we tap in. I go live with you guys every Wednesdays from 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know today I went a little bit later because I was actually on the fence on whether or not I should have went live, but we're here, we're strong, and we're going to have a good time tonight, man. So different topics, like I said, every week, and I appreciate you guys. The 8 people who are in here, man. Shout outs to the 8 people that are in here. I really do appreciate that, man. It means a lot, especially with what's going on right now in the sports world. But Eli, what is good? What is good, bro? Sixburg 64s, what's up? Thank you, bro, for hopping in again. Yoni Torado, do you watch Mavs vs Golden State? Yeah, I'm watching it right now. It's end of first. Dubs are up by 10 points, I believe. So we're looking pretty good right now, man. We're looking pretty good. The link is actually in the description, or it's on the right here. So if you check out that comment, you should be able to click that link, and then it should take you to join if you want to hop on. How many throwback jerseys do you have altogether? I actually have not done a count yet. Not recently, at least. Are you talking about like just jerseys in general, or are you talking about throwback jerseys, like old school jerseys? Because those are two different things, if I'm going to count. But if you're asking about total jerseys that I own, last time I did a count, it was over 200. So, the numbers are, but that was like probably sometime last year. So I'm sure it's gone up since then. So there's obviously a lot of different numbers now for my jersey collection, but that's just to kind of give you a ballpark. He says, yo, I'm from New Jersey. Shout out to you and out there in Jersey, man. Appreciate you hopping on in the East Coast. I know it's not easy all the time having people from the East Coast hopping in because, there is a 3-hour time gap difference from my time and your time. NY stand up. There you go. Old school's like NBA jerseys. I have a lot. I haven't counted like my old school NBA jerseys. So I don't really have an answer for you on that, but I will definitely do a count and do an inventory check, and I should be able to have that answer for you once I do that. POB, what up? What up? What's up, bro? Hey, man, it was an honor last week, man. I had a great time. I know it was a very short meetup, but, it was super dope to finally meet you in person, bro, and just chop it up and have some lunch. And I appreciate you, bro, for everything that you did and the hospitality that you showed me last week, man. So I appreciate you, bro, for real. But I have a guest, man. I have a guest that wants to hop on right here. I'm going to let him hop on right now, and we're going to chop it up. So,
yo, what's up, Russ?
What up, man?
What's up?
What's going on, bro?
I'm good. Can't complain.
What you rocking tonight? See, you got an NBA jersey.
Zion.
Okay,
Zion. Yeah.
that's what's up. I actually have his. I forgot what jersey I have his, but I have his one
The
of the
red one, right? The red one.
I don't know if I have the. I think I have the red one. Yeah, but I got
I
that.
had to get the city, man. You know, had to get the city edition.
Zion, bro, like he's got to come back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know he does.
He's one of those players, dude, where I feel like he has so much potential to be like,
yeah, right,
something else, bro. But he's got to be back, dude. So,
but yeah, today, right? I was going. It was a time between I was going to wear this or I was going to wear the Wilkins. So I chose to wear the Zion. You know,
that's what's up. This is a dope jersey.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's a dope jersey, man. But what's up with you tonight, man? Hopping on. I know right now is the playoffs with my Dubs and the Mavs, but what you got going on tonight, bro?
Nah, I gotta go with the Mavericks.
Oh, what? For real?
Nah, I mean, hey, you see what Luka did to the Suns and Chris Paul?
I saw
man.
Shut him up, bro.
Nah.
You know what though? With the Suns, man, like that, I hate to say it, bro, but and I'm not like defending them in any way, but it was just one of those like off nights, bro. Because how consistent they were from the beginning of the season up until that game. There's something happened. Something wasn't right, bro. Like you could tell just right off the bat, like you know how many shots they were missing, dude, and how many Chris Paul was like dropping, or not even dropping, but like missing, like, and Luka and the Mavs, bro, they just took advantage of it. So
Luka was cooking, bro. Nah, I wasn't expecting that though, especially from the Bucks too. You saw the game with the Celtics, man. I wasn't expecting that either. Now Celtics is playing the Heat. I wanted the Bucks to play the Heat, you know. I wasn't expecting that.
I kind of expected the Bucks to lose because they don't have Middleton. Like Middleton was a pivotal role player for that squad.
Right.
And I mean, with Miami, it's like I think they had everybody. Like they had Hero, Robinson, Strus, Jimmy Butler. Like they had the whole squad.
They also got Vincent too.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like one of those things where it was like, damn, like as much as I wanted Milwaukee to win, I didn't think they were gonna win. And like even with the Mavs Suns series matchup, man, like that was a tough matchup for Dallas. I know that they had to really, but you know what though, that it shows that Dallas has an X factor because when they faced Utah, like they didn't have Luka, man.
They did.
I think he was out for like the first 2 games, right, or something. Like that.
Yeah. Jalen Brunson was cooking them. I ain't gonna lie.
So
I was expecting the Jazz to get the win, but they gotta be a role player,
bro.
You know?
I will say this though, man. I mean, if the Mavs somehow manage to pull this off, I'm going for them in the finals if they make it.
Yeah, I mean
Celtics and Miami, but if they can get past my squad right now, given the roster that we have and the skill set that we have, that says something. Because I know my Dubs, man. I know my Dubs are very sporadic, but like, my team, man, we got shooters like everywhere. We got Jordan Poole, we got Steph, we got Clay, we got Otto Porter, we got Wiggs. Like we have so much depth with our bench. So if somehow Dallas manages to steal one, bro, I mean, I tip my hat off to them, man. And no disrespect to Luka because he's a stud, man. Like I have his jerseys, I like them. I
was gonna get a Luka too. You know what I'm saying? Cause Moolah, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. You can actually get his jerseys right now. Like I know his the city editions from last year. They're pretty cheap. I saw an authentic for like $150.
Wow.
Which is pretty cheap. I mean, considering that
the gold one, right? The gold one?
The white and gold, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna get that too, but that combo looks so good with the Dame 6 Ric Flair, in the white and gold. That look hard.
I gotta check those out. Let me see. Dame 6's.
Dame 6 Ric Flair.
Ric Flair?
They have like
the wrestler Ric Flair? What?
Yes, the wrestler.
Yo, that's fire.
Yeah, because you know they had like a blue one. They had like a blue Ric Flair. And they had like a white and gold. But I like the white and gold better because you know it's the detail. Yeah, it look hard.
I can definitely see that. That's tough.
Right.
That's legit right there. Let me highlight some comments real quick because we got a couple more comments.
We got
POB says, "Hey man, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to meet me. With me, I truly appreciate the love and shout out to you and your lovely lady." Yeah, no, I appreciate that, POB, man. So for those of you who are wondering, man, I didn't go live last week because I actually went on a trip to LA. I live in the Bay Area, so I flew down to LA, Southern California. I took care of some stuff out there. It was part of a dope project, which I will reveal. You guys pretty much know about it already, but it's called We Are Golden. Basically, long story short, there was this project. Me and my fiance auditioned for it back in like February of this year. Went out to Oakland. We auditioned there, took some photos, and basically they had a premiere, an art exhibit premiere in Los Angeles this past weekend. So that was the whole intention why we flew out there. And then I also got to meet up with POB1 Fu, who is in the comments as well right now, bro. And like I said, the meetup was more than I could ask for. He gifted me something really, really dope, which I will unveil on my next video. So, you know, I don't want to give no spoilers, but yo, he was showing me some LA love, man. So I was gifted a really rare grail.
Wait, Poopy was on live last time, right?
Yeah, POB was live, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was.
So, he was. It's crazy because I never met up with him. Like, I never met him in person until last week. Like, I've known him on YouTube for years, back when I was like in 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
And we finally met up, man, for last week. So, Oliver, yo, I appreciate you hopping on, man. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you enjoy the live right now. And, you know, thank you, man. Thank you for hopping on.
Yeah, shout out to Oliver, you know.
He says, I heard the Jazz. I used to go for the Jazz mainly because I was biased and I like the State more, but I don't like them because they're bad. And D-Mitch and Gobert have the beef, and Snyder probably leaving. You know, with Utah, man, it's one of those teams where, like, I feel like they never have all the pieces to win.
Right.
They're always
That's what I'm saying. Just like they back in the day when they had Stockton and Malone and they still couldn't get the hump.
Exactly.
They still couldn't be joined.
They always seem to be missing that key piece to winning it all, man. And
yeah, because I heard ever heard called this YouTuber called, I think his name was Austin Sweat.
Yeah,
because he was thinking about like a what if, something like that, because they were saying Dominique Wilkins, because remember he was drafted to the Hawks. I think it was like got drafted by the Jazz or something. Yeah. Right? If Wilkins got drafted by the Jazz, imagine it would have been Stockton, Malone, and Wilkins. Man.
What could have been, bro?
What could have been? There would be Jordan though. No cap.
Where's King Leo in here, man? We got a debate.
Yeah, where King Leo at?
He's probably watching the game, bro. Yo, what up, Mike?
Oh, yo, Mike Big.
Hey.
Yo, your team lost though.
Yeah, being one piece away. Yeah,
hey,
I know about being one piece away for 21 years.
Oh,
one piece away.
Yeah, we smoking that Horn Pack tonight.
We're the Maple Leafs of the second round.
You guys will be back.
Hey, Harry got 11.
You guys will be back.
It's all right. I got my.
This man disappeared.
What do you think of the Eagles schedule?
Michael Irvin said we're going to be a dynasty. That's a former Cowboy saying that. So, you know. I'm ready.
Nah. Yo, Rez, I was still laughing of the Harden thing. Like, Harden. Yeah, this man choked.
Are you talking about James Harden?
Don't worry about Harden.
James Harden.
Don't worry about Harden. We got Maxey. We're good.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
Yo.
Now let's talk about trading Maxey. Like, what the hell?
For who?
For who?
Bradley Beal.
Beal
for
rumors.
You know, all these rumors always.
Really?
The only player that I would even give it a thought would be Donovan Mitchell. That's it. I'm not moving Maxey for anybody.
But does Bradley Beal does he want out of Washington or
everyone wants out of Washington?
He never went with us because I know for a long time they were like, "Oh, Dubs, are showing interest."
I don't know. Bradley's like one of those guys. He can't make up his mind. One day he loves Washington. One day he wants to move. One day, I don't know. They keep trying and they keep. All I want is just consistency. Just keep the team together for a few years. Let's see what they need to build the bench. They need to get some stability there. They need some guys with dog in them. They're just.
Well, the Pelicans.
Yeah.
He said, "What's a really good team? I need one to root for." You're looking at it right now.
Damn it!
You're looking at it right now. Let's go. Game 6.
Baseball season.
Nah.
Yeah, no, I decided to go live tonight because I actually was on the fence on whether or not I should go live.
Well, you've seen your team win too much. That's why you can go live on Game 1 of the Western Finals.
No
my Sixers can finally make an Eastern Finals. I'm not looking at any. I'm not talking to anyone. I just got zoned right to the game. This is what happens when you win a lot. See?
Yeah.
See, us Sixer and Pelican fans, we have to deal with the losses.
I mean, I ain't a Pelican fan, but
what's your team then?
My team was the Bulls.
Yeah.
Was the Bulls. Wait a minute, what happened?
Is the Bulls, yes, is the Bulls.
The Bulls. Okay. I remember the Bulls. I remember good years with the Bulls.
Got you, Jacob. Got you, man. TJ says, go Dubs. Yes, sir. Let's go. You guys into MLB? I love basketball and baseball. I'm probably into baseball more because it's my roots since I was little. Going for Dodgers right now. Oh man.
Nah, I mean, I'm not really a baseball fan, but I like the jerseys though.
That's my favorite sport to collect is baseball.
I mean, the only baseball player I know is Derek Jeter.
Well, that's not a bad player to be the only player.
I mean, he's pretty much like the modern day, I would say like the modern day Tom Brady, I guess.
Right.
No, I think, if I had to go through the lineage, right? So the one I'm the most fanatical about is football. That's numero uno, okay? But, basketball I've always had that love for. It's the only sport I played that I watch and collect. It's the only one I actually have some sort of background in. But football, the Eagles were my first, and that's, that they'll always be number one. And then, the Phillies, that's the only team in here. I'm a season ticket holder too, a partial season ticket holder there. I got, the Sixers and then the Flyers, and, it's it's fun.
Real quick, I don't mean to cut you guys off, but we got it looks like a new guest on here, man. SG Warriors 51.
Uh-oh.
You hear us, bro?
Uniting.
Hey, what's up, Resurrection? I really love your YouTube channel. Make some great content. I love everything you do. I love that Nikki Matsuri video you went to in San Jose.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
what do you do? How did you start this channel? What was the basis behind starting a YouTube channel?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
No, what was the basis behind starting a YouTube channel?
That's a great question. To be quite honest with you, it was just to put myself out there. I really didn't have I guess a goal. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I was doing. When I first started, I've been on YouTube since 2006. But I didn't really start putting content on my channel until maybe 2007. And it's funny enough because the person that inspired me to start making jersey content is this guy right here.
Oh, there he is.
Pink Rangers, baby.
What up?
And, so do you think this game's gonna go to 6 in the Warriors, or do you think we're gonna sweep the Mavericks in 4?
Nah, I don't think we're gonna sweep. I don't think we're gonna sweep any team that's left in the postseason right now. I think we're gonna take it, but I think it's gonna be in 6. That's my prediction. I think 6 games. But everybody was saying we were gonna sweep Memphis, and I was like, no, we're not. I was saying it. I kept that
And-
same energy. I was saying it could go to either 6 or 7 games.
I can't believe we lost in Game 6 when Ja wasn't on the court. You know, Ja Morant wasn't playing, and we still ended up losing in Game 5.
Yeah.
Like I said,
yeah, my man's got screwed.
I said this before.
I mean, how does that happen, right? How, like, when your Ja's not playing on the court, how do you end up losing? Like, we got blown out by 44 in that game. That was, like, ridiculous, man. Like, we got blown out in that game. Like, it wasn't even a contest. It wasn't even close. Like, it was absolutely ridiculous, absolutely atrocious.
I say
like,
this, man.
I'm not even watching this game, man. Like, I'm not even watching that game at all.
The thing is, what people have to understand is in the NBA, there's gonna be games like that where you get blown out.
In the playoffs.
No matter how good you are as a team, there's gonna be games where you know, like, you're gonna get blown out by 30, 40 points, and there's gonna be some of those, you know, like, sporadic moments where you're gonna be down 30 points, and then that team ends up winning. You know what I mean? And I said this since day one, man. Since the beginning, before Memphis and Golden State happened, I was saying that the Grizzlies, they're one of those teams where they could get you no matter how good your standings are, no matter how healthy your players are. I mean, the fact that Ja was out just shows that that team has a lot of moxie. Like, they have that fighting spirit because, like, they played better, I think. Personally, I felt like they played better without Ja. You know what I'm saying?
Also, they during the season they was 20-5 without Ja. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how good that Grizzly team is.
I
you know,
I'm a firm believer. Like I said, man, Memphis, I did not turn my backs on that team, and I was sweating on that game, man, because I was like, if we go to Game 7, it's fair game at that point.
I was going for the Grizzlies though.
I mean, you know, like the first game that we took, that was close. That if Ja had made that layup, we would have lost. We would have lost Game 1 at home. You know what I'm saying?
And in that game when Dylan Brooks swiped GP2 across the face and then he fell down with that fractured elbow, dude, I'm happy that they suspended him for Game 3. I'm really happy that they did that because that was absolutely, like, why would you do that to GP2? Like, what are you doing, Dylan Brooks? What are you doing, man? Stop that. Come on, dude. Don't be injuring players like that, man. Let's keep it nice, keep it clean. You know, this is basketball, man. We don't want to be doing that in the playoffs, man. Come on. Don't be injuring people like that.
It definitely was dangerous, and I mean, I'm glad that, you know, GP2,
like I'm a Warriors fan. I didn't appreciate him doing that to GP2.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hear you, man. I tried to. I mean, even what happened when Draymond grabbed what was his name? The first game where he like grabbed his jersey and then dude fell and he tried to catch him. You know, I thought that was kind of a dirty move too, even though he was like, no, like it's not. I thought it was kind of dirty in my opinion. But as far as getting ejected, I thought that wasn't right. I was like, nah, that shouldn't have been in it. You know, flagrant 2 and eject. I thought that was a little severe.
I think when you know when Draymond Green got ejected when he when he put the jersey of Brandon Clark. I think that ejection for Draymond was. Dude, Draymond shouldn't have gotten ejected in that game. I don't know. The refs are stupid sometimes, right? Like I don't like the refs sometimes. They make bad calls sometimes.
Nah, hold up. I gotta talk. You gotta keep the same energy to both ways, man. Because Draymond did it. Oh, this is bullshit. But when somebody does one of your teammates, oh, that was a dirty play. He could have got hurt. Come on, man. Keep the same energy.
I didn't think it was dirty.
Energy.
Draymond Green got ejected. Did you think that was a dirty play?
You just talked about somebody with whatever Gary Payton Jr.
So my thoughts on it, like I thought that it was dirty, but I didn't think it was necessary for a flagrant 2 and an ejection. That's my thoughts on it. And I'm coming.
But when you have when you build a reputation like that, you're definitely, because if it was another player doing the same exact play, probably wouldn't have got ejected.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Because Draymond, he's known for that shit. So
100%.
But there was no reason for, but he did grab his jersey and pulled him down.
Yeah.
My thing is, if the player didn't get up, if the player really got hurt and he didn't get up the way, you know, the other person got, when he stayed down. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. it is what it is. It's just Draymond. He has that rep. You know it's gonna happen again during the season, during this every fucking series. So he needs to stop doing dumb shit. That's what it is.
Oh man. Yo, I still feel like Ja got screwed, bro.
How do you
get
on the playoffs? Who do you want to see the Warriors play in the NBA Finals? The Miami Heat or the Celtics?
All right. To be honest, right now, I don't care who goes to the finals. But if I have to choose, I gotta go with the Heat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I want to see Boston. I'm Miami. No more Boston.
Hey, Resurrection. No. What? Who do you want to see in the NBA Finals? The Miami Heat or the Celtics?
Oh, Dubs, Heat all day. I have to make a statement to somebody.
Yeah, I just became the biggest PJ Tucker fan, bro. That dude's a beast.
PJ Tucker is legit. I mean, the fact that
he's the most out of shape, in shape guy I ever seen in my life, bro. That dude's the fattest dude running around.
I thought it was 12 years.
All kind of shit. Huh?
I like James Harden. I like James Harden though.
To be honest with you, man, I'm telling you right now, dude. I have a good feeling about the Dubs, man. Knock on wood. I know it's only game one of the
bro. You better keep talking the way you was talking before. Just keep being scared.
What did I?
Because it's working for you. You've been scared since the first round.
No. What did I say?
I said boosting some confidence, and you know what's gonna happen once you boost that confidence. Ask Mighty fan.
I said this. I said give me Klay Thompson at least 75% and a healthy squad, and we're taking it.
Ain't nothing to be scared of. The Warriors know how to
Hey guys, did anybody saw Doc Rivers' face expression?
No, I didn't see it.
Nah.
I didn't see it, dude.
This man got a reputation for blowing 3-1 leads. Look, this is face right. You're like
it's not new. I mean, how many times has he blown a 3-1 series or whatever? Like he did it back when he was in the Clippers. Did it in Philly, no disrespect, Mighty.
I don't know, but sometimes you can't put it all on the coach. Sometimes the players got to play. You can only draw up the plays, and the players got to play.
Right.
Yeah, Oliver. Just to answer. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to ignore you guys on the comments. But yeah, you could join. I could only have up to 6 slots, including myself. So if you want to join in the future, or if there's an open slot, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, that's kind of how this works. If you want to chat in the comment section, you could, type in your comments, and I'll try and highlight your comments and get to them. Or if you want to hop on like the other 5 gentlemen that are with me tonight, you're more than welcome to. You just take the link, and then, if you want to say something, you're more than welcome to. But
He's just got to hop on.
Yeah, wait. Boston's defense is legit, but Heat will likely advance. Yeah, I think that we're beginning to see the Celtics now become a solidified team in the East because they weren't like this last season. And this, even in the beginning of this,
giving up 41 to Jimmy last night.
Well, they have Marcus.
They was locking up this team,
dude. So
they was locking them up. It was doubling them.
Yeah, no, really. I definitely feel like they have the potential to be one of those top contending teams. I know they are this year, but like I said, for a long time they were not. You know what I'm saying? And they found their motion this season. So I think in future seasons to come they'll be contenders and stuff. But like the East as well, like you got the Bulls, who are also, one of those teams that are growing and getting stronger. And then
don't we say that about the Bulls almost every year? Like, they're looking kind of good this year. They got a nice little roster, and they always fucking blow.
Yeah,
the Bulls haven't been good since like that whole Joakim Noah and Rose era.
Yeah, they were. Like, I'm still a Bulls fan because
LeBron, man, they couldn't get past LeBron.
Facts. Especially when he was on Miami.
Teams have had that trouble with LeBron.
Hey, Resurrection.
Yeah, what's up?
Who are your top 5 Warriors of all time?
Yo, this dude is fanboying. I'm out, bro.
No,
I'm sorry. I'll keep it positive.
Jay Rich Curry.
Dylon. No, I'm just playing. It's Jason Richardson is my number 1. Stephen Curry's up there. I love Baron Davis is another one. Off the top of my head, I really like.
Don't forget Will Chamberlain.
No, you can't put Will.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, man, because like I want, it's got to be like I feel some type of way of players that I never got to see.
Right.
Because I don't know, like I know what he did. I know what he. I could say Rick Barry, but I was like, I never.
Yeah, Rick Barry's the man. That's my favorite Warrior of all time.
Who?
Rick Barry's my favorite Warrior of all time.
I thought it was Popeye Jones.
Oh, he's my undercover.
For me, one of my favorite moments
from
Warriors history was when Steph Curry broke Ray Allen's record in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a memorable moment. But my number 5 is Klay Thompson
in the Philadelphia Warrior jersey.
Wow.
So, but yeah, man. What have you guys been up to lately, man? Because I know I didn't talk to you guys for about a week because I wasn't.
Man, I mean, I've just been chilling.
Okay.
To be honest.
I had a really just to kind of piggyback off of my question. Last week was a really emotional time for me. I went on a trip, which I'll be uploading in the next few days or so.
I just started watching that vid, Rez. That's really good. When you went out to LA.
Yeah, yeah. I actually I'm gonna be uploading part 2 either maybe tonight or tomorrow.
Good.
And then it's most likely gonna be a 3-part series plus a little bonus that I did. Yeah. I was actually fortunate enough to meet up with POV One Fool.
Yeah, good.
And we made a video, which I'll most likely upload in the next few days here. But yeah, it was a really surreal experience, and I was only there for 3 days. Yeah. Well, 4 days, but the 4th day I left early in the morning because I told you guys LA, driving from the Bay to LA is 8 hours, and I was we had to fly out, and our flight was at 8 in the morning, so we had to check in at the airport at 7 in the morning. But the thing is, we had a rental, which we had to return.
REZRECTION.
Another hour.
It was great having me join you on this live stream. I really like talking the sports with you guys, but I gotta hop off now. Hope you have all of you guys have a great one, and see you later.
For sure.
You too.
You hop in. What is your name?
It's Chardo, but I go by SG Warriors 51. That's my handle.
All right, SG Warriors, man. I appreciate you hopping on, man. Dub Nation forever, bro. For real. I like talking. The former. I'm tongue twisted. I love talking to other Warriors fans out there, man. But definitely keep these live streams. I do them every week, man. So if you want to hop on next time, you're more than welcome to. And if you want to do the chat, you're more than welcome to as well. All right. So it's nice to see some new faces out there, man, hopping on. Just goes to show that, man, with these live streams, they reach out to a wide audience, man. And I also appreciate my regulars that hop on every week, man. You guys are I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. So I want to
thank you for doing it.
For hopping.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
This is my second time on here.
What?
This is my second time on here. Remember last week? I didn't know. It was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, for sure. My bad. Yeah. I didn't hear you, Snacks. What did you say?
No. Never mind. There, go ahead.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool because kind of just going back off what I was saying, man. I want to do that with everybody here that's in the room. I want to be able to meet up with you guys at some point. And I know what you mean now, Snacks. When you were saying that, it was one of those plans. It was one of those things that
just happened.
Because I can't tell you how many people hit me up. They're like, "Yo, you're in LA. Why didn't you hit me up?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm only."
Like I said, it's just happened, bro.
Yeah. I was like, I'm literally here for 2.5 days, and
but you know what's the funny thing? if you would have planned it and told the world, hey, I'm gonna be in LA, boom, 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 nobody would show up. I put money on it. I put money on it. If I would have just told everybody, hey, we're gonna be at the Mitchell and Ness store on Saturday at 2:00 p.m. Be there.
Hey, yo, this guy said Kwame Brown is the greatest warrior of all time.
Nah, he's trolling, bro. He's trolling.
This man is a troll, bro.
Yeah, he's trolling.
One of the worst players I've ever seen, bro.
What up, King?
Oh, Leo, what's up, bro?
What up?
King Leo would have been at Mitchell and Ness, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man.
EOB, what up, bro?
Yo, what's cracking, guys? How you doing?
What's up?
Going?
Chilling, bro. I was talking about you.
Yeah. That's cool.
His ears are burning. He knew.
No, I was talking about how you you took my lunch, bro. You didn't pay for your bill.
Oh, really? After saying that it was on you.
Rez is doing an exposed video, exposing POB one fool.
All love.
The real life of the Jersey Heads.
The real POB one fool. It's gonna be in black and white.
Okay.
It's funny. It's funny because like when we met up, like we were so. You'll see this in the video, the upcoming video. But like when we met up at it was like a reselling shoe store in the mall. And I'm wearing my Warriors jerseys. He's wearing his Lakers jerseys, and he sees me walk up. The dude that works at the store sees me walk up, and I have like my hands up like this. Dude was like, "Yo," he's like, "I thought you guys were gonna have like a showdown inside my store."
Nah, yo, guys. I saw this video. I think it was the Suns and Clippers video from last year. Yo, fans is getting on to see who's gonna win. There was actually fighting in the stadium. Yo, I was laughing.
I'll never understand that, bro. Like
apparently that only happens in Philly for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like every time people come to like the NBA games, it's like people always trying to run on the court. I don't understand that. It's not even just basketball. It's just sports in general.
Yeah, man, sports can get real ugly, bro. Like that's the thing. Like people don't understand. Like they treat it almost like it's like a gang affiliation. Like
that's a fact.
With the Dodgers and the Giants, bro. Like the rivalry between those two teams is obviously there's deep history rooted in that because it goes all the way back to like the New York, and Brooklyn days. But like people literally took that and they shifted it over here in California. But like people treat it like a gang. Like if they see somebody wearing a Giants jersey at Dodger Stadium, like I don't know if you remember that, POB, but a couple years ago there was like a fan who was like severely like hospitalized because.
No, I remember that he got beaten so bad that he was put in a coma. Like it was that bad.
That is totally not worth it, bro.
I know, and this is something that me and Rez like talked about face to face. Obviously, we're very passionate fans. We love our teams, but like they're not our lives. Like we're not gonna put our whole lives into the team. Like we gotta do our own thing. And for those guys that really, take their fandom to that level, man, like I don't want to be associated with those guys.
That's a fact. It's not even the first time, though.
I said this before, bro. The fans are fans. They're called for a reason. But you think the players actually care? Like half of these players are not even from the city they play for.
They don't.
And
exactly.
Because that's why I love college football. Because Ohio State versus Michigan. Like after the game, there's no like hugging and praying together, and there's exchanging of jerseys. Like as a fan, when you see the Cowboys and the Eagles play, right? Yeah. Oh fuck the Cowboys! And after the game, you see them like exchanging jerseys, hugging. Doing a prayer circle, and like that should tell you something. Like, yo, the players is all about the fans. It's our fandom.
Well, yeah,
the players,
the fan base.
Some players do, but the players don't care about your fandom.
Nah, they don't. They just care about the money.
Right.
I don't know.
All these players will probably play with each other in like high school and college. They don't give a fuck about the rival team shit.
Right.
Except for college. College, I believe, in rivalries. That's a true rivalry in college.
Yeah. So, like that's something that we talked about. And the guy at the store was like, he's like, I really thought you guys were gonna like it was gonna go down. And I was like, nah, bro, we're not those types of fans.
Yeah, it would have been funny if POB1 fool would have just socked you in the mouth.
You trying to stir something. See, you're like Pat Bev, bro.
No, yo, Pat Bev is horrible for TV.
Nah, you're like Pat Bev of the live stream.
Pat Bev is horrible. Yo, shout out to JJ Reddick, yo. That dude's been awesome.
He tells it like it is, dude.
No, I love JJ Reddick.
Yeah, that's what
he's been so dope, man.
Yeah, he's super dope.
Yeah, man. It was funny in that shoe store, man. Like he legitimately thought like shit was gonna go down between us.
No, he did. That's why it's hella funny because like my girl was telling me because my girl was there. She was just sitting there while we were talking, and she was like, I could see the look in the employees. Like he was like looking, he was engaging in conversation, but like she was like he looked like he was like
about to call security.
Do I gotta call the security on these dudes? Like, what's up? And I'm coming in with my camera, so it's real time. Like the interaction that I'm gonna post on my video was real time because I was walking with my camera inside. And I had my camera as I was walking in the store, and I see POB was the only customer in there at that time, and it was like a real moment, dude. So like, it was dope. It was like super dope. I can't wait to upload the video. My next video that I'm uploading is gonna be 50 minutes. So
that's all right. That's a walk in the park for me.
I was like,
that's everything.
It's a movie. It's a movie. Yo.
It's a movie, bro. Yeah. So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, man. That take your time with it too. I know it's gonna be a lot of editing.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a 2-part of our session because like I couldn't fit our session that we did and that whole meetup that we did. Like I can't fit that in one video because it's gonna be like an hour plus, and my computer cannot like hold all that memory.
No, I totally understand that. Like I said, it was a lot. It was a lot. And then our session that we did, even that was challenging too because there was a lot of noise. So I'm pretty sure even that doing anything in that is gonna have to be a bitch.
I'm kind of nervous because I actually have not reviewed that footage yet. But like I said, we were outside and there was like so much shit going on, and so I'm hoping that like there's no chipping or any, I'm hoping for the best, man. But
right,
it was one of those things where it's like when it's done, it'll turn out to be super dope. It's gonna be like a fly on the wall, you're like a fly on the wall that we were talking. And
for sure.
Looking forward to it. So, Big John, what up, man?
Oh, what's up, dude?
My man's gone the ramen.
You're not watching
the Rodman link.
Oh yeah, got on my Rodman, man.
Go. Sam says, especially James Harden, he'll take the city team's money and party.
Okay. All right. We've already established the.
He's probably in the clubs right now.
He probably is.
So, have you guys picked anything up lately?
I have.
You have since we met. You picked something up.
Yeah. Literally, like the day after you left, I found something for $15.
Okay.
I swear, yo, POB1 fool be finding like grails for like crackhead practice, bro.
Yeah, nah, you.
Man.
I was talking about that on my video, so I don't know how you do it, bro, but
you just got to go out there and look, man. That's all you got to do. Just go out there and look.
Just look. It will be an adventure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, do we got Explorer to help you explore what jersey you want?
Yeah. No, it's not so much exploring. It's just when you're in the desert, you gotta dig through a lot of sand before you find the gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta keep digging.
Exactly.
Grab the shovel.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
I picked up some dope stuff out there. I couldn't pick up that much though because I flew out there, so I was like, I can't fit all this stuff in my carry-on. So
can't carry that stuff on the plane.
Nah, it was funny because there was like so much stuff. We went to the night market out there in LA. And this is a big night market. Apparently, POB said that's where they filmed the DeLorean scene from Back to the Future.
Dude.
And I was like blown away. I'm like, yo, this place is huge, dude. like there was so much to do over there, and there were so many like vendors that I wanted to buy stuff from, but I had to pretty much hold back because I couldn't put that stuff on the plane. So I was like, damn. But yeah, we went to a comic book shop out there in Burbank too, and that was really cool. And yeah, my girl actually bought something, which I was surprised because usually when I'm at a comic book shop, I'm the one that's walking out with a bunch of shit. But I actually didn't walk out with anything over there. She did, so that was kind of cool.
Smoke that horn, Pat. Nah.
In terms of jerseys, though, like I actually picked up a jersey. I found it for a really good price because the seller actually listed it as a legacy jersey, but it was an offensive.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a football?
It's a football jersey, yeah. So I'm actually stoked because it's my size. I got it for under $100, and I've been looking for this jersey for a long time. So I was like,
"You haven't been looking for a long time."
No, I have.
It was a good deal. He was like,
No. I've been looking for this jersey for a long time.
Is it a 49er jersey?
It's not a 49er jersey. You probably won't guess it. I'll give you 3 chances to guess what it is.
No, if you give me 3 hints, I can get it.
Okay, go ahead.
All I gotta do is look in your eyes, man. Go ahead.
What?
All I gotta do is look in your eyes while you give me the hints.
What did I get? Tell me.
No, you have to give me the 3 hints.
No.
Just give 1 hint. 1 hint.
2.
Okay.
One is not good. Because it's gonna be a lame ass hint. Like it's a football jersey.
No, this one. If I give you 1 hint, it'll narrow it down. I think you'll get it if I give you.
There's millions of players and millions of jerseys, and you're talking about you're gonna narrow it down just for 1 hint.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I got you in my head. Yeah.
It's a quarterback.
It's a quarterback. Oh, bro, that's a right and a half. A quarterback. A quarterback. That you've been looking for years.
Okay,
is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
All right, just stop there. No more hits. I can get this. Because I know you're. I watch it. Unlike everybody else, I watch y'all videos. Because everybody be like, yeah, they be asking what pickups you have. Like, did you watch this video? I watched your video. But I watched Mighty Fan's video today. I kind of blacked out with the whole, like, when you showed your jerseys, and then you started talking about bands. Like I zoned out, and then you went back to hats. And but I zoned out with that.
Yeah, that was dope, Mike. That you went to see Deftones live with.
Deftones, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. I saw when you uploaded My Own Summer. I felt like I was there, man. I was just like,
I loved it, and I survived. The pit came right in front of us. I said, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But
that's cool though. Did they
not even the whole song, and then everyone just went back.
So they performed like pretty much a little bit of everything from all their albums.
Right? A little bit of everything. Yeah, they performed just about all that. I mean, the encore was 2 from Adrenaline, but
okay.
But Change in My Own Summer staples. They play those every concert I've seen, and it was great because obviously this was supposed to be 2 years ago, but it got postponed because of COVID, and it was awesome. Just always happy to see them, and I got into Gojira at the concert, so
Gojira,
yeah, great stuff. Awesome.
Did you did they play or who opened for them? Like, was there?
I don't remember the name. It was a 2-person band. The guy on the guitar, and there was a woman, and Mark M told me the name later, and I blanked on it. It wasn't.
Give me a second.
It wasn't anything that I heard in the past, and but it was really good. A really good high energy show. And the crowd was a good crowd. Wasn't like violent or anything. It was just people having a good time. That the weather wasn't the greatest, but at the same time, it wasn't hot and humid. I'll deal with the mist rain over hot and humid any day. And I just always enjoy myself at Deftone concerts. So,
right,
a lot of fun.
The venue was it like a stadium or was it like a club?
No, it was a venue. It was like an outdoor venue called the Stone Pony, in Asbury Park, New Jersey, and very nice.
See, I already knew that answer because I watched your video. So
yeah,
see, what I'm saying that's how you can tell people that don't watch the videos.
Yeah, actually,
I didn't watch the latest video, but goddamn, I've been busy with shit.
I got a jersey off my hit list
I'm
today.
joking.
I got a jersey off my hit list today. I got that Marty Lyons Jets, so that one's coming home.
That's a fact.
Wait, Rez, is it a double-digit number?
Yes.
On a jersey.
I already know
what it is because I've never seen you with this jersey.
So that's your last.
Yo, you never had this jersey before, right?
I don't remember now. Actually, I can't remember.
I will give you. I won't take a guess. If I'm right, you have to tell me I'm right.
Okay.
Dan Marino.
Bro.
Oh man.
That's what I was thinking.
Bro.
I can see it in your eyes.
Hold up though. What year? What year?
It doesn't matter what year. I just guessed out of like all the Hall of Fame quarterbacks that could possibly be. I literally guessed Dan Marino.
Yo, you got some hacks, bro. I'm scared.
Yeah, bonus. I'll ask for bonus points. What year?
No, because when you said you've been looking for years, and I'm thinking of a jersey that I've never seen you review. I've never seen you review a Dolphin jersey. Because I was thinking like, all right, so like all the 49ers teams.
That's what I thought.
Already out.
Yeah,
I was thinking of all the jerseys that you had as the quarterbacks, and I'm thinking I never seen you wear a Marino jersey.
Yeah. It's not that I don't like. It's not that I didn't want to do a Dolphins jersey. I could just never find one in my size, like, and it just took me.
Dan Marino jerseys are.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The Dolphins jerseys look fire. I ain't gonna lie.
The only one I don't have is.
I'll show you right now.
The only one I don't have is his Pro Bowl. That's the only Marino I don't have.
The one that he didn't play in.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He got voted in. That's his rookie.
So he had it. Look at the listing, bro. He had it listed as a legacy.
But it had to be his rookie because I mean, you're not going to list a legacy to have patches on it, so it had to be.
Right. So I hit up the seller and I told him, I was like, "Yo, like, I'm just trying to make sure, like, is this like a stock photo or is this the actual jersey that we're going to receive if we decide to purchase it?" And he was,
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, he was like, "It's the actual jersey." He was like, "I just copied a listing from a previous, like, a similar jersey." And I was like, "Oh,
and
bro."
that was the moment he fucked up. I messed up.
I sure did.
That's
the jersey.
It's a heavy jersey, though. That's a heavy jersey, but a good one.
That shit. That you can work out in that jersey, man.
Yeah. That's a heavy done jersey, but it's nice.
I got that.
If you ever get a chance at the white one, Rez. Oh.
You know what? I was actually talking to Eric. I think it's Macedon, is his last name, on Kings, because he just recently showed this Dan Marino jersey, and I messaged him. I was like, "Dude, what are the odds that I comment on your post saying, 'Oh, I've been looking for this jersey,' and it shows up on my size?" And he was like, "Oh, I just recently got the white one." The thing is with the white one, which is totally crazy, is that there's 84 fakes. Like the 1984 versions of that jersey that looks so real.
Yeah.
And it's scary.
You talking about the Made in USA joint?
Yeah, well the fake ones say made in China.
Yeah, those shits as long as those shits as big as fuck.
It's scary, bro.
It's just the same. It feels like the same as the Jeff George Falcons. It's exactly the same. Like
jersey's looking suspect.
Like a size 60. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna share his pictures, but like he showed me this, and I was like, "Yo, I couldn't even tell until I saw the tags."
So, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about
man!
So watch.
Wow.
This is fake.
Wow.
I mean,
I can tell by. Wait a minute. What's the? Let me see the tags. Oh yeah.
That's fake.
Yeah.
But like, if I didn't
the
see
4. To me, the 4 throws it out. The 84.
Yeah, if I didn't see that jock tag and I was just looking at like these photos,
you can definitely get away with that shit.
Yeah, I would have assumed that it was legit. Look at that, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do. The fakers have been doing screen present now.
Apparently they did.
That's an old fake.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
the top one is legit. The bottom one is fake.
Yeah. Yeah, China.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the China.
People got to be careful with that shit, bro, because you could easily get duped if you don't actually.
Yeah, I mean, the 84 kind of gave it away. The 4, the way the 4 is looks too low.
They just love finessing, man. They love finessing.
I would love to get that 84.
Look at his face impression.
I don't know, bro. I gotta find that jersey in a good deal because like most of the jerseys that I've been picking up like have been under $100, which is great,
right?
Because they're my size and I'm looking for it.
I got my
how the fuck did you get that right, bro? Like that's crazy, dude.
My neck is killing me.
That's so crazy that you were able to get that.
Oh
right.
Man, I watch y'all videos, man.
That's some scary shit.
I'm not like POB World Fool.
This is so spooky. Are you sure it's not Friday the 13th? Because this is so spooky.
Bro, I watch y'all videos. I literally never seen you review. If you would have not told me quarterback, I probably wouldn't have got it. But we said quarterback, and you've been looking for a long time,
like
and I never seen you with a Dolphins jersey.
Yeah,
I was thinking that too because I'm like, I don't remember Rez with a Dolphin jersey. I'm like, is that Moreno? Once you said it was 2 numbers, that's the first one that popped.
I would have guessed. I would have guessed three jerseys. I would have guessed Johnny Unitas, but I know he wouldn't wear. I know he wouldn't buy a long sleeve football jersey, which is weird. I never seen you with a long football jersey. Hockey jerseys, yeah, but I never seen you with a long. Second would have been Joe Namath Jets jersey. And then Marino. So I had to go with Marino first because I was like, I never seen a Dolphin jersey in your videos.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
You guys haven't seen.
Also, refresh my memory. Did you ever have a Peyton Manning jersey, Rez?
Yeah, I did. I had the Equip Reebok version, the way back in the day. Speaking of Peyton Manning, it's interesting because he was actually at my job last week, dude.
Oh, he was?
Yeah,
that's so random.
It is so random. I was like, what the fuck? So. Just real quick, like, there was this event that was happening at my job, and they were like super hushed about it. They were like, "Oh, you're not allowed to walk on this floor for these 2 days. Like, you cannot absolutely by not go through this floor." And I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Well, what's going on?" And they were saying, "There's a big event where there's going to be a lot of important people that are going to be here, and you cannot go in that room." I'm like, "Okay, so what do we do?" They're like, "You got to go through the freight elevator and go past that floor." And I was like, all right. So I'm friends with one of the guards that worked there. And he was telling me, he was like, Peyton Manning's here. I was like, talking about the quarterback?
That's like, Peyton Manning?
I was like, who other than Peyton Manning, the quarterback, do I know? And
right.
He shows me on his little security footage. He's like, no, Peyton Manning is like, he's right there sitting down in the lobby, like talking to somebody from my job.
Wait, question. Yeah. If you find out it was John Cena, would you fucking like, fuck that, I'm going on that floor. I'm going to find a way to get that.
I'm going to tell security to let me through. But I'm going to tell security to let me through. But
yeah, Rez runs things around here.
It was just crazy because like my job gets a lot of big like name people that go there because I work, for those of you who don't know, I work at Adobe. And
I didn't know that.
Adobe like
what's Adobe? Like isn't Adobe like I'll be the one that looks stupid. I don't know what Adobe is. I know something with computers.
It's so Adobe actually specializes, like they've been around for a long time, but they specialize in like Photoshop and like video editing and software. And stuff like that. So it's a tech company, but I'm contracted, so I don't technically I'm not an Adobe employee, but I work at the facility. So basically, they get big name people. They had Jerry Rice a few years ago. Their partnership with the Warriors. So like if you actually watch some of the games and you look at like the basketball rim, it'll have the Adobe logo like right under the rim. And like they just had Peyton Manning. I was like, what that's so random. Like of all people, right, they would have Peyton Manning come there. But yeah, he was there last week and he was like talking for like an hour or something. But yeah. TJ says there's a lot of them out here, Rez. There's a lot of who? You talking about Dan Marino? I don't know what you mean.
Dan Marino.
Especially James Harden. Oh yeah, I already saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah, I'm looking for a Dan Marino. Like that was on my list. I really want to get me a Connie Hawkins Phoenix Suns jersey. I'm looking for
no, same here. Same here.
So hard to find.
Like I was saying, I was saying from last live, I said, yo, they should make jerseys that they never made before. You know what I'm saying?
They do, but they're swingman versions.
Oh, I got you.
I don't mind taking the swingman as long as I got it in my hand.
That's where all the stuff they haven't done before.
I would like to see that jersey come out again in an authentic, and then also like I don't know what's up with them, but like they need to like restock on like some Sonics jerseys. Like
that's a fact.
I'm trying to get me a freaking 95 like Gary Payton, you know, on there, or like a Sean Kemp. Like
you can get one.
Hey Rez, ain't you got a Sean Kemp jersey last time?
You can get the two-tone color ones that they got going now.
No. I'm good off those. They didn't wear those, Mighty. Just like Steph Curry didn't wear that jersey. Not like I don't understand like because they always bring back like a lot of like the Kobe, the Jordans, the freaking Steph Currys, and even the McGrady's and stuff. Like they did a full restock like on a bunch of NBA authentics like not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Certain styles they don't bring back. Like the Drexler, the red Drexler.
Yeah.
They never restocked that jersey.
That's a fact.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Also the Will Chamberlain, the blue one.
Yeah, no, that's they didn't bring that back either. And like, you know what jersey I'd really like to see again too is bring back the Hawks like Crystal Pete jersey.
Yeah,
Authentics. Like what?
That's a
fact. Man, that'd be a good one.
Always a custom route. I mean, you don't need Mitchell and Ness to make everything. Just talk to
or we can ask Robert Sportsway. You know what I'm saying? We can ask him.
Well,
you can save us.
My point is though that they've made these jerseys in the past. Why can't they make them again? That's what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
It doesn't make any sense. Like now that like you have so much that you could bring back.
They don't have the technology.
Huh?
They have
the money, but not the technology.
Yeah.
They just don't got no common sense.
I don't get it, bro.
True. Just get them done by True. It takes 3 months. They're less expensive than Mitchell. You know.
Hey, look at the job True Custom did with this.
Also,
jersey.
I have to make my first order in July, but I mean, I'm not waiting around. If there's something I want and it's doable, I'm just gonna reach out to True. Say, hey,
that's right.
Do this. All right. 3 months later, here it is. Like,
but does True have $100 and under sale?
Yeah, but
$100 richer than that sale?
I wish.
That's what it is. If you want something, you just gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get that Lions a little cheaper today, but I have to pay a little more.
I mean, you just gotta get your money up. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that money up, you can get what you want. You know.
And even when you don't have the money, you make it happen.
Whoa! This guy said, y'all seen that new black Georgetown Iverson Mitchell and Ness jersey? Bad boy is fired.
Snacks, go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I saw the what's it called, the Chris Webber
Michigan joint.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it today.
I don't know what like they should. If I were Mitchell Ness, I would have brought the Maze one first, dude. That one, I like that one more.
But, yeah, they should make more.
One's the iconic one. Everyone thinks of the gold when you think of that Fab 5 team. You think of the gold jersey.
That's what I think of when I think of Fab 5.
Right.
I hope
Crash, your thoughts on the Michigan jersey.
Iconic and Michigan don't mix.
That's that Michigan hate right there. You saw it in his eyes. Daggers were pointing.
You would never catch me in that
like me with the Cowboys. You get daggers.
Hey, as we did.
Anybody that orders those jerseys, I hope they come fucked up. I hope the screen print is all jacked up.
Hey, this guy TJ said Weber on fire.
No, the Weber. I like Chris Weber.
The shit comes in late.
I love Weber, man. Like his. I think it's dope that Mitchell Ness is bringing back starting to bring collegiate authentics and stuff. It's just, I mean, obviously they don't get it right all the time, but
they don't.
There's a lot of potential there for them.
I just look forward to that home Larry Johnson UNLV making it stateside. That's what I want.
I want the red one, man.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah, the red one.
Bring back the red one too.
Or they should
bring. It's too scary to wear.
I'm telling you, if they make a Marshall Randy Moss in that green, that emerald green,
I'm not gonna happen.
I'm gonna lose my shit, bro.
That is not gonna happen.
I'm gonna lose my shit if they do that.
They should bring back some Paul George jerseys, man. The rookie ones. I'm talking about the 24 before Paul George became a superstar.
Was that
you know what I'm saying?
Pacer stuff?
We'll get that.
Yeah, the 24. I don't care if I take the swingman on that thing or the whole thing, as long as I got it in my hand. You know,
well, they made a Blake Griffin, so they're doing.
I mean, they made the Blake Griffin and the Lillard.
Yo,
man, I was expecting the Paul George, man, the 24. Oh,
yo, Big John, man. I gotta ask you a quick question. It's a wrestling question, man.
All right.
What
are your thoughts on Sasha Banks and Naomi walking out for Raw? You think that's staged?
Honestly, I'm not surprised. You know, Sasha and WWE, you remember a couple years ago, but I'm not surprised, man. I'm gonna tell you what surprised the crap out of me, man. Ric Flair trying to get back in the ring.
That's a fact, bro.
He was scoring with Jay Lethal, right? I was like, yo real?
This man, Ric Flair is 70 plus years old and you're getting back in the ring? Bro.
And he coming to Nashville, Tennessee, bro.
Oh, really?
Man.
Yeah. I was actually
hey guys, what's pissing me off is that WWE don't know what they doing, man. I had a lot of things to say about them. They released superstars like Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, Mia Yim, and a lot more. You know what I'm saying? They should push certain people, man, especially Keith Lee. That man got potential. No cap.
Yeah,
I saw in his NXT days, this man was moving like a cruiserweight.
That's the thing though with WWE is that they don't know how to book their talent right.
Exactly, it's lazy booking. Just on WrestleMania Backlash, they changed the unification tag match to a 6-man tag match.
Yep.
Bro, that's lazy booking.
I'm tired of that. I don't mess with them no more, man. I
don't blame Sasha Banks and Naomi for leaving the taping, man. You know what I'm saying? Because as fans, as WWE fans, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. At the end of the day, they're all human beings, just like us. That's their job. This is what they do for a living. You know what I'm saying? They travel all around the world. You feel me?
Bodies on the line, man. They put their bodies on line every night.
For us, for our entertainment.
I get it.
No days off, too.
A lot of people tell me, they're like, how do you still watch it? I don't watch it like I used to. I'll tune in the headlines. I follow the social media pages and stuff, but I don't have that drive like I used to, where I literally was glued to my TV for the 2 hours or 3 hour programming like I used to. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Rez, you gotta watch AEW and stuff." It's just for me in general. This is just, I'm only speaking on my behalf. But for me in general, I feel like social media really ruined the pro wrestling experience for me, because I feel like it's too much. It's too much now, where before it was yo, what are they gonna do next week? What's gonna happen? I don't know. But now that you have social media like Instagram, Twitter, and all these other TikToks and stuff, and you got these superstars where they're feuding on TV, but then next day you see them at the beach, hanging out or holding each other. It's what the hell is this? I thought you guys wanted to rip each other's heads off. like last week, and now you guys are freaking at Long Beach, like lifting weights together, smiling, having a Mai Tai. Like this doesn't, it doesn't make any sense. So that's
and that's the thing. Like all of us sort of outgrew it already to a point. It's like we know what it is, we know what's the deal with it, and we just can't enjoy it. Like you said, we can't enjoy it like we used to because, like I said, we all know that everything's scripted. I don't want to say fake because I've seen a guy's bone pop out one night. Like you can't fake that, but it's scripted. Though it's
also,
like theater.
Also, Biggie's injury, and we can't fake that either.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, it's theater. Like shit can go wrong in a theater, and shit, and you know what I mean. But like, we all know the results. We all know what's going to go down, and
look at ECW.
We just can't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not.
Bay Area, man. Look. Hopefully you weren't offended, bro, that I couldn't meet up with you last week, bro. I was only in town for literally 2.5 days, man. So hopefully next time I'm out there, and I have more time, I'll hit you up. But yeah, it was just crazy, to see all the people that hit me up, yo, why did you hit me up? I wasn't, you're in my turf. I'm like, bro.
We got that too when we had our.
I have literally a schedule. No, I'm just all right for sure. Yeah, I just want to make that clear, bro. Because I know when you came out to San Jose, you hit me up, which I'm really humbled for. But
yeah, even when we met, there was a chance that it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was tough because we didn't even know what we were gonna do exactly. We were like, oh, what's the halfway point from you? How far is your place from the airport and our hotel? And so it was kind of one of those types of things where it's if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna ask you guys in regards to the jerseys and stuff like that, but I drew a blank. I'm sorry, guys. Yo, Snacks. I saw your comic book pickups, man. You wanna share a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, I went to a comic book convention. It was dope. I saw a lot of big YouTubers from the comic community. It was really, really fucking fly. I was in a mission of find certain comics, and I started finding something else, and I got great deals. I'm really excited. Yeah, man. It was really, really dope experience. A lot of dope shit I saw, man.
Oh, wait. Are you he said this dude Sam said wrestling is best on cable when it's on USA or TNT.
Who?
Nah, this dude Sam. He said wrestling was best on cable when it was on USA or TV.
No, yeah. That was back in the 2000s eras, back when Raw was programming under USA. And
because WWE in the 2000s, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was in their prime, Brock, John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, Lita, Chyna, The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Wrestling, WWE was in their prime in the 2000s, and right now it sucks. You know what I'm saying? And plus, and what I don't get about WWE, because they were saying on social media that it was going to be a 6-pack challenge to face Bianca Belair, right? And they were saying Naomi should get to pin Sasha, but to be honest, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if Naomi really pins Sasha, that would really kill the damage. Because you already know we already know Bianca's gonna win. To be honest, because they were trying to keep her reign longer. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
But it really doesn't make sense. To be honest, I don't blame Sasha and Naomi for leaving Raw, man. I don't blame them.
This is how bad current Raw is, man.
And Corey Graves is a meat riot too.
I'll say this: I'll take WW 2000 over the crap they got on, and that's saying something.
You guys want to see a new pickup that I just got right now?
Yo, what pickup you got, Rez?
Let's see that.
What's in the box?
Let's see. It's nothing oh damn, that's so dope. It's nothing like that. But I actually.
Is it an action figure?
Nah, it's not an action figure. Actually,
he literally said jersey, bro.
It's not a jersey. It's not an action figure. It's something from my childhood. Like, well, not childhood, but like my high school years.
Is it Pokemon cards?
Oh,
wait.
It's funny. We're talking about
John Cena hat.
John Cena.
bruh.
I got
That's
it for
the Shane
this.
Gang one.
It was a bundle, but like,
Oh, nice.
you threw this in.
Where'd you get it at?
I'm probably gonna sell this one or raffle it off because I didn't really want this one. I wanted this one.
Oh, I remember that. And
I know you're still trying to find the Ruck Fool's hat.
That's the last hat that I'm looking for from that era. And then once I get that, I think I'll do like, well, no, like that's basically gonna complete like my vintage like Cena hat collection because I have like all the other hats that I was looking for. But yeah, and I picked this up, and I fucked up because that Ruck Fool's hat actually was on. A seller had it on eBay for so long, right? But he wanted like it was like $350 for this hat, and I'm like, bro,
$350 for a hat.
Yep.
There is no way. I love Cena, but there is no way I'm going to spend
I don't blame you, Brez.
on a hat that cost like $10 back in the day. And it's what's crazy about it is that I actually was considering like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it because this is the last hat I'm looking for, and somebody bought it. So here's the listing.
Bruh.
It sold back
$350 for a hat.
A hat, bro.
Plus $550
so
shipping.
given it was signed by Cena and his cousin Trademark, the guy he used to rap with. But like I don't care about the signatures. I just wanted the hat to wear. But like this hat, bro, $350, man. Somebody bought it. Like they didn't even like best offer. They did the buy it now.
Bro. And you were thinking of that too, huh?
And you was thinking too.
He was about to go pull the trigger.
Oh my!
I was like literally like, you know what? I have not seen this hat since I've been looking for Cena hats. I was like, it's signed. I was like trying to find every reason for me to pull the trigger on it. And I was like, I'm almost done. I could finally close this chapter in my search. Like, let's do it. And then, like, I
close this chapter in my search.
I tried to like look for it. I'm like, where is it? And then I looked, and somebody bought it. And so I decided just to message the seller because the seller was trying to work with me before. He was trying to sell it to me for like I think like $280, and he was like, "That's the lowest I could do." I was like, "Bro, I'm not paying no fucking $280 for a $10 hat." And I just kind of like,
wait. If we would have said $100,
I would have done it.
So I will pay that would make no sense. You said you won't pay for a $10 hat, but you spent it $100 for a $10 hat.
I would have done it just because think about it, right?
I don't want to think about it.
It's $100, right? Here's my reasoning. Okay, probably costs like $30-$40 to get John Cena's signature. Maybe more.
No, you're trying to make it fit your narrative right now.
Exactly.
You're trying to make it fit your.
But that makes sense though. The $100 makes sense because it's like you're getting two signatures, you're getting a hat, and it's for your collection. Like, yo, that's dope.
You hesitated. You like, and it's for your collection.
Shoot.
Hey man, look. I spend money on comic books, so I understand. On paper.
I mean, I get it too, man. The hat game is going up.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what's crazy too about these Cena hats is that you have sellers that don't know what they have, and they'll literally let it go. If you find the right person, they'll let it go to you for like pennies. Like I found,
garage sale season has begun. You already got those people that have probably those hats just sitting in a box somewhere. Like, oh yeah, it's a $2 box hat. And you'll probably find that John Cena hat.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was hoping for because that's why I didn't buy it because I was like, dude, literally, like I found like a couple of those hats that was on my list for like $10-15. Like this one that I recently got. Shit, hold up. This one was $15, and This one I bought for $15. If you look at other sellers who've sold them, they've sold for like $180. So you either know what you're looking for or you don't. So like it's really hard because every day I'm looking online, I'm typing in John Cena, Ruck Fools, whatever keyword, search, and I can't find that hat. There was only one seller who had that hat, and it was that seller who was asking like $350. And I'm like,
now that you talked about it, it's gonna pop up.
I hope. Because like I would rather, to be honest, I would rather have somebody get it and then hit me up and say, "Yo, I got this. Let's work out a deal." I'm like, "All right, let's do it. What do you want?" You know.
At least I know $100 is the minimum.
So I ain't spent $100+ on a hat that I could pay like $35, $20 for it.
You'd be surprised.
Why spend the same?
You would be very surprised, dude. I mean, you would be super surprised.
Funny, I just heard. I was watching Seinfeld today. And Kramer was like, never mind. My mind just went blank. I'm sorry. Drugs.
Trying to sell the jackets. Was it that episode? There was like moths or something.
No. Like when George was talking about when he's opening the theater, it's like, why am I gonna watch a movie in the theater when I can just watch it at home? It's like, then why go out? Why go out to a fancy restaurant if you? Never mind. I don't want to misquote it. Never mind.
Yeah, that's a fact. I did the same thing because I think it was like last year. Y'all know Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Oh yeah,
of course. Yeah.
Yo, I really wanted to watch the movie. Yo, I had on my LeBron jersey and everything. Yo. And then my mom was like, "Yo, it's gonna be a lot of people in the theater and all that." I was like, "Yo, I ain't care none of that." So I was like, I just like, I changed my mind. I mean, my mom said I couldn't go, so I was tight. So I went to Buffalo Wild Wings with my brother. So yeah. So while I checked my phone, I was on Movie Orca. It has the movie right there. I was like, man, I said the same thing.
How old are you?
I'm 18. I'm 18. I'm about to be 19 next week.
Damn, bro, really?
Yeah, next Wednesday. It's my birthday.
So we finally have somebody in here that's younger than Big John. That's crazy.
Bro,
yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, I'm just the youngest in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, bro. Good thing you're not like a minor.
Nah, I just say because you're telling the story. He's like, nah, my mom said I couldn't go or some shit. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, what?
No. I was 18,
kids, man. You look old. You look old. You got that old ass voice, man.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, I had that deep voice like since like middle school, something like that. You know.
Okay. I should just mess me up.
Because my people they saying, oh, you got a deep voice and blah blah blah.
Right.
You know.
I wish I had a deep voice.
You know, LeBron's my favorite player, so you know, I had to see the movie. But then when I saw a movie Orc, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch the movie when I get home. And yeah, it was worth it.
Max, that's where I saw it.
It was dead worth it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about like just everything. Everything like comes in full circle and shit. You know.
Yeah, I saw the original in the theater.
Yeah, me too.
Jordan.
I ain't watching because of Jordan. I watch it because of Bugs Bunny.
Yo, guys, y'all saw Lower Bunny though? Yo, guys, I watched the old one, the old Space Jam from 19.
Lola was nice.
Yo, it was. I think I like the old one better than the new one.
Everybody,
to be honest.
Everybody did.
Man, that's what it was.
Yo, everybody did though, because you know I used to watch it on Cartoon Network. You know what I'm saying? While I was a kid, you know, and. Yo, y'all see how far Lower Bunny is? Yo, fam, bro. Yo, I saw on Facebook. Yo, people was tight. Because kids was watching. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all rewatch that movie right now as adults, that movie's fucking horrible. It didn't age well. It's really bad.
Which one? You talking about the old Space Jam?
It's really, really bad. Like the whole time, like when you watch it, the movie feels like 30 minutes, first of all. It feels like it goes really quick.
Right.
And
right.
And then you start realizing, like, man, Michael Jordan could have had all those powers throughout this whole game, and it was on the last shot. And I was like, they stretched out like this whole time, like done cartoon shit, and he didn't do it. I was like, If we really watch, I think that my favorite part is when the little mouse does the introduction with the bulls.
Oh, you're talking about Speed. You're talking about Speed, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
You talking about Speed the mouse?
Yeah.
No. The announcer that he was doing the intro.
Oh, Chippendale, wasn't it? Or some shit like that?
No. That was just a little mouse.
Yeah, Speed,
Speed,
the mouse.
No, it was just a.
No, it wasn't Speedy. It was someone else.
Oh,
It was
somebody else. Oh,
another mouse. Yeah, it was just a mouse doing it.
the only two mouses that I know was Jerry and Speedy. That's the only two mouses I know.
Jerry and Speedy was out.
What about what's his name? Itchy.
The snow one.
Is it Itchy or Scratchy? I always forget.
Itchy and Scratchy. Isn't that from The Simpsons?
So.
Yo, I don't know what's wrong with people with animals. I don't know why people always want to bang animals, bro.
You about to get resident.
Yo, you remember I said like a couple of minutes ago? I said they did about Lower Bunny.
Yeah.
Yo, when I was a little kid, I think I was watching Space Jam when I was like 10.
Yeah, it's about to take a dark.
Let's not go down. Wait. No pun intended. Let's not go down.
While I saw while I was trying to watch Space Jam when I was a kid, I think I watched it when I was like 10. So I was watching when I was 10. I always think I always want, in my 10-year-old mind, I always want, I can't say it because we got people watching. I can't say it. Yeah, I know what I mean. I know what I mean, though. Fair. Why is it? I don't know what's wrong with people smashing cartoon characters.
It's the same thing with like anime characters, bro. Like,
yo, fam.
It's one of like.
Dark.
I'm not gonna go all the way there.
We got kids watching.
There's obviously
mighty
interest in that level.
There's a genre out there.
Yeah, which I will not go.
I unfortunately know people that are like that. It's like,
but I'm cool. I'm cool off that, man.
Yeah, Bay Area throwback. Yo, do you have this button, man? I'm sorry. I'm trying to like this button right here. This San Francisco Seals button. You can't really see it, man.
Yeah, bro. You got that 480.
Yeah, let me Bay Area. If you don't have this, I'll send this to you, man.
What?
Regain control, Rex.
I know. We're on, man. No. On other news, Dubs are up 96-69, fourth quarter with 9 minutes to go.
Oh, that's an easy win.
This is a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling good. I got my John Cena hat. I got my.
Have the game on
I mean, it's just game one. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
We might witness the greatest comeback ever.
No,
Kobe Bryant said this. He said the job's not done yet.
Man, I can't go alive without fucking somebody mentioning Kobe Bryant. Man, we was almost there, yo. We was almost there.
Right. Since you mentioned that, I'm gonna mention Kobe Bryant every single live. Thank you, Snack.
No problem.
Not in my house. Not in my house.
Has anybody in here has gone a day without seeing something about Kobe Bryant?
Yes.
Yeah.
No fucking way. There's no way. If you're on social media.
I was getting there today, and then all of a sudden he came up in the chat.
There you go. You almost made it. No matter what, today we broke the.
It's all good.
I think I follow so many people that are Kobe Bryant fans that I think on my feed is something always a quote, something like, oh my God.
I mean, I'm just a LeBron guy.
Peace, bro.
It's never. It won't go away, Snags.
I know it's not gonna go away.
It's not. I mean, I
never forget.
Out of my trip too.
It's gonna be 9/11, Kobe Bryant. Never forget.
Never forget.
Yo.
All a while back, man. I saw this painting of Kobe and Pac wearing Kobe's jersey, man. It was just wild, man.
Warriors are spanking that art.
Yeah,
I know they have a shirt. Nah, I don't.
Yeah, he says he doesn't have that button, Snacks, so you might want to.
I got you, man. Like DM me your address, I'll send you a button. I know it's kind of cheesy, but I know you appreciate it.
Yo, Snacks, how was that that Ebbets jersey you got, man? The Panther on it.
Oh, that's just fucking amazing. I got one coming tomorrow. I got that Snatcho page coming tomorrow. Very excited. I ended up getting the white home. I think it's way too more iconic. The road gray is dope, but like I have so many road gray jerseys. Like I'd rather have just that cool new era big drip. And plus I got that hat too. Like, oh man, it's gonna.
I was thinking about ordering that.
No, I don't want to hear none of that. Yeah, you guys always talking about, I want an EFF jersey in my collection. I almost ordered this. I almost ordered that.
What, bro?
I'm looking at you, my man.
I have an EFF jersey too.
You can't play that on me, bro. I bought one from you. I bought one from EFF. I'm covered, bro. Covered.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get my jersey game up, man. I really do. I think I had like 10 or 11 jerseys in my collection.
But I want that jacket though, that Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's like a satin jacket. It's like a satin Hawaii jacket from Ebbets.
Oh yeah, they're fire.
I'm waiting for EFF to restock on the Jim Otto jersey.
I'll tell you, jersey.
I'm not fucking with their football jersey.
Be careful with the football because like I heard their shit is like really inaccurate with size.
I mean, just fake it till you make it.
Bro,
like you gotta go like 2 sizes up.
Hit up Bay Area Throwbacks. He'll tell you like firsthand. Like he's gotten.
But the thing is like is different because they have different versions. Like they have the Doreen, and then they have the older Doreen, and they have like the college fits different. The college fits more true to size, and it's like to me, it's just the sizing that fucks me up. That's the only reason I wouldn't get one. Unless I was like a little dude, I wouldn't be fair. I want the Fred Belinikov just because the Belinikov on the back was so fucking dope. How long the name?
I actually have that one.
I think that's me and Mighty loves that shit. Like a long name on the back, cause it just looks dope.
Yeah, I have that. I have the Fred Belinikov EFF. That's a really dope jersey.
You have that one?
Always the new job.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Oh, that's what's up. What size did you get yours?
XX.
How does it fit?
I love it, dude. It is surprisingly light. It's like a t-shirt.
But like, is it like, does it run through the size, or is it a little bit big? Yeah, you have to send me the measurements when you get a chance, man.
Yeah, I will. It's I would say this. It's more of the width, like the length. I feel like it's more truer. It's a little smaller on the length, but as far as like the width is good, the fit is good, it feels good. I like it. It's a super dope jersey.
Really dope. No, new job is dope, man. I'm working with like one of the most fucking racist people in the world, but it's dope.
Ah man,
people, damn,
bro. Like my supervisor he's like horrible. He's like man. Straight up. Always has Fox News on. He always talking about his guns and he be saying some crazy shit, and I'm sitting there like, oh my god.
What is he like?
But the job is good. The job is good and the pay is good.
How many teeth does he have, Snacks? Is he missing?
That dude is straight up. He's like from the.
This man got one tooth.
He's literally like from Florida. But I said, oh yeah, I live in Orlando. He's like, that's not Florida. That's a tourist attraction. He lives like in the boonies of Florida. All he does is talk about gun and land and Trump and. I'm sitting there like, bro, I've been there for almost 3 weeks. He has not asked me one question about myself. He hasn't even asked me like, hey, you got any kids? Where you're from? He hasn't asked me one question, one at all. And he's be saying some crazy shit. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, he just working for people like that, man. I'm like, bro, I'm either gonna snap
or just only thing you gotta do is just give him an RKO, you know.
Bro, no, RKO ain't gonna pay my bills. You can say that.
So, Bay Area, man. This is. Did you order this jacket? That's fire, bro. From Ebbets.
That one's fire.
That's sick, dude. It's so dope.
I'm not sure that jacket though. That's gotta be expensive.
Yeah, that's fire. That's tough.
Nah, that took me out.
Nah, yeah, trust me. Like I've worked at jobs where, I don't know how I lasted there that long. but it messed with my mental health.
It really does, like hearing this negativity all the time, and I'm trying to like just stay quiet because I'm still new. I'm only like 2.5 weeks in,
right?
And I'm just I had a long talk with my girl, and I'm like, either I could just zone it out, but the thing is, it's just me and him. That's it. So I'm working with him constantly, and all he does is. My thing is like, yo, he's mad weird. He's like, he's one of those guys that he thinks you're not a man. Like I say good morning, he refuses to say good morning to me. Like he's like, ugh. He doesn't say like, all right, man, it's time to go. I'll see you tomorrow. He won't do that. He thinks that's like you're a pussy if you like show any kind of like any kind of like, hey, how you doing? Any kind of hospitality or anything.
How old is
Oh, he's one of those guys. All right.
Like
46 years old. 46, bald head. Like
he's only
straight.
This man got the Jerry Jack bald head,
bro. So I don't know, man. It fucks with your head because you don't want to hear this negativity every day, man.
Nah,
like, it kind of fucks with me, but I'm trying to like get over it because it's a really good job. But it sucks, bro. It really sucks.
You have to really.
It really do.
You gotta really watch out because trust me, I was on the same boat where I was getting a good paid job, benefits was good, but the environment was like toxic, and I did that for about 2.5 years before I was like, I can't do this. And I remember it was my girl who talked me out of it. She basically convinced me to leave because she was saying like, "You're not the same person." Like this was like we were like probably like 2 years in our relationship, not 2 years, like maybe like 3 or 4 years in, and she was telling me like, you need to leave this job because this job is not healthy for you. And I was like concerned because I was like, well, how are we gonna pay our bills? Like, how am I gonna pay my bills? How am I gonna be able to take you out? And she's like, don't worry about it. She's like, just
that's why you got a wife. That's why she's a wife, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because if she had it not been for her, I probably would have been like miserable. I probably would have been fucking in the hospital. Who knows like where I would have ended up if I stayed at that.
It's crazy because the same thing happened. The reason I have a new job is because my last job was like really fucking with my head, and when you bring your job home and it affects your home, that's when it's bad. Over here is me more like venting because he's not being racist towards me. It's just hearing this negativity every day, and he says like real slick shit, but not towards me, just like in general. But like I just I mean, some people are just assholes. Like some people are just not good people, and I just gotta realize that he's just not a good person. And it's not like I'm gonna go have a beer with him after work or anything like that. I know that. Right. So God knows what he's saying about me. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. Things happen I think good things happen to good people, and people like that sooner or later will get theirs. Not in a negative like death or anything like that, but sooner or later they're gonna flip up and somebody's gonna find out, and you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna basically shoot himself in the foot. I hope he shoots himself in the foot, literally.
Hey, Red, man, can I say something? Can I say something, bro? Y'all talking about y'all, man. Y'all, I grew up in the motel business, bro. 24/7, I'm stuck here, man. I can't tell you every day I meet assholes, man. It's crazy. I've seen shootings. I grew up around druggies, alcoholics. I grew up around all that, man. Rough shit, brother. I've seen things that no little kid should see, brother. I've seen it all.
I believe you.
Same here, cause
bro.
Hey, same here. I see it all too, cause I'm from New York, mainly in Brooklyn. Yeah, I seen it all too, man. I seen people fighting each other, shooting one another. They be shooting over stupidness, like they be shooting over females, jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Money. You know what I'm saying? Like the trenches ain't no joke, man. That's why. Hey, y'all heard Brownsville? Like Brownsville in Brooklyn. If y'all ever been in Brooklyn, like Brownsville is, oh my god, man, it's something else, yo.
Have you ever met up with King Leo? Because he's from Brooklyn too, right?
I know. I never met up with him before. Bro, I would love to. I would love to link up with him.
You guys should make. Yeah, he's probably like your neighbor, bro. just go.
I think
and look for somebody like Diesel, like lifting weights. Like, you'll find them.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My dog Leo, man, this dude buff, man. He's buff, bro.
We all know he's Diesel, bro.
He's big buff.
He's big buff.
Yeah, because me and Leo, right? We live in different neighborhoods. Like Leo, I think he lives in the nice town, but me, I'm from like the hood. You feel me? Like you have all the big apartment buildings and all that.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it true? Is it true what they say out there? Like, the best way to get around is like through subways rather than just driving.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Cause sometimes the driving is the traffic. The traffic jams is crazy.
Traffic sucks in New York. Yeah,
it really do.
Yeah, take the subway.
But the trains it's even worse because what's worse is that we don't know who's gonna like pop up with a gun or a knife or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, all the crazies are in the subway from what I hear.
Exactly, yo. The last time it was on the news, it was I think somebody got shot. Somebody got shot on the train, and the dude was crawling out of there like I saw blood everywhere, yo. And the people was running, like fam. That's why I feel going on the train. Like, yeah, bro, I just lost interest in it, you know. But it's the positive between that is just it's the quickest way to get to the city. To be honest,
I got you.
But
yo, I'm sorry,
like,
everybody.
Anything can happen, bro.
Out. Yo, Rez, thank you for the live.
All right,
appreciate everybody here.
All right, man.
Yo,
There's
Rez,
Snacks.
yeah, if you get to go to a comic book shop, pick up this copy, bro. Look how dope fucking King Spawn looks. You gotta. I'll send you a picture. Look how dope.
Yeah. That's
Bruh.
fire.
That look dope,
bro.
Nah, I'm still thinking about. I'm still thinking about the arcade. I don't pay my bills.
Appreciate you.
Time.
Yeah, no,
okay,
like,
don't pay my bills.
Definitely. Big shout outs to Snacks, man. Who
Big Snacks.
Is super humble dude. What I really like about Snacks is his honesty. And he just tells it 100. He keeps it 100. Straight shooter. But like, what I also like about him is that the boy looks out, man, for good people. He actually found me some rare stuff, which I have not forgotten yet. I'm going to do a video on these real soon.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been on a Spawn kick lately, but he got me this joint right here at his local, I guess, swap meet or wherever he went. But yeah, man, like, it's cool to see Snacks, like his channel. And if you guys haven't seen his channel, I highly recommend checking him out, man, because he does so much dope shit. Like the content, everybody does dope stuff in here. But what I like about Snacks' channel is that he's true to himself. Like, he literally will post what he's about and not just what people want to see from him. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes I feel like I can't speak on your guys' behalf, and you guys could chime in as you would like, but for me, sometimes I feel pressured, like I have to do a jersey video all the time because those videos bring me the views and the monetization. Like, I love jerseys. Don't get me wrong. I'm wearing one right now. You know what I mean? But there's so much other stuff that I'm into that I want to showcase on a more regular basis, or if not the same amount that I show my jersey. We all know that I'm into jersey. We all know this. But people don't know that I'm into Funkos. People don't know that I'm into Spawn. People don't know that I'm into Carnage, Venom, comics. So, that being said, like I like, and Snacks is really like, sometimes I need to have that pep talk because I need somebody to tell me like, yo, like, who cares what everybody's telling you to do? Do what you want to do.
Yeah,
do what makes you
exactly.
Happy. And
a wise person said this: when you do what you love, the money will come.
Exactly. And you know what? Like, I've had a blast doing my YouTube channel the way I've been doing it because I never get bored. Like, I haven't gotten bored since I started making content back in like 3 years ago. Like, I've had a blast, and you guys just make it extra special, being able to comment, being able to share your pickups and share this passion with one another. That's what I love about it. And that's what continues to fuel me to make these videos because, the videos, they take a lot of work. Especially like editing is not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, Mighty, I'm sure you know this when you're doing your like in the life series and you're driving, you're going to the malls and showing your pickup. Like, you know that there's a lot.
And it's hard because, and I appreciate what you do, and I appreciate what the other vloggers do, because a lot of times, like, I won't do that because when I go there, I want to go and look and see what I want to see. And there are times that, like, I'll be riding home and I'm like, oh, maybe I should have filmed a little in there. And I'm like, it's tough because I always feel like if I'm doing that, I'm missing something. Like I'm almost it's almost like you're so focused that I have to film this that I'm not really, doing what in a way, I feel like I'm not doing what I'm there to do. I'm there to do, some filming and this and that. So to put something together and throw it up on YouTube, not always, but every now and then it's like, maybe I missed a couple things in there. If I was just so focused on, let me do this. And then, but the end of life thing, and most of it's going to be jerseys and hats because that's most of what the passion is, what the collecting. But there will be times like in my last vid where I just went off on the concert, and it's like as I'm talking about I'm just remembering other incidents at other concerts, so you kind of blend that all in there. And I was thinking about it. I really did. I thought about it after I made the video yesterday. I put it on YouTube. I'm like, and someone commented on there, and he said, it's great to see, not just the pickups, but you talking about your life and life events like that concert. And because it was something that, it's just a refreshing thing. It's nice to see more about Mighty Fan than just about the pickups, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to do the series, because I want to, delve into a little more about, not just jerseys and hats, although that is going to, be the main focal point more than likely for the series. But there'll be other times. I mean, life happens. You go out, you do things. I mean, I'm going to be visiting with Slim this weekend in Maryland, and Roberto, and and Peter Tom Willis there too. And it's just it's life. It's there's jerseys involved we'll be talking about and whatnot, but it's just a chance to hang with some good friends and just have a nice weekend, Okay. But I don't know how much filming I'll be doing, but at least, I'll bring that up in the next vid that, I was able to do these things with some good friends. But I just wanted to, I wanted to talk about that concert in that last video just because it was something that meant a lot to me. It was a nice experience. I always have memories of it. And why not bring it up on the YouTube vid, even though that's not what I'm really known for, but it's an aspect of my life. And why not bring more into my life into this series? People seem to enjoy it, so I'm going to keep doing it.
I think it's super cool because we all know you for your jersey collection. We all know
right,
like one of the best jersey collections out there. But
that's a fact.
A lot of people don't know that you're into metal, you're into Deftones. A lot of people didn't even know that you were featured on a TV show for your Mighty Mouse collection, like things like that. I know because I've followed you for a long time, but like I like it when you or any content creator that has like something that they are well known for do something outside of that, because it just adds an extra element to that content and that person. And like the vlogs, for instance, that I do, like I recently just started doing vlogs like earlier this year. And sure, they're a lot of work, but like I was just blown away with the amount of feedback that I was getting from doing those vlogs. Like I was like, who wants to see me go try Del Taco for the first time? Like I was like literally like thinking to myself, who's want to see this? Who's gonna want to see me forget my pants on a vacation trip and go to a Ross or a Target and try to find pants? Like who's gonna want to see that? Like, and no, people do. They're just like, I love it when you take us on, for the ride and you just show us around and you talk about it.
For a taco.
I'm like, really? Like, nope. Like everybody wants to see that. You know what I mean? Like, and it's really, I don't want to say that there's no effort put into it, because there is a lot of work put behind it. But like literally just having my phone in front of me, talking and sharing my thoughts at that moment, like really gets people going. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me.
I have a question, Rez, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Do you ever, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm kind of new at the vlogging aspect of it, do you ever feel that people are kind of looking at you a certain way or anything when you have the phone up and you're talking in a public spot, like, hey, doing a vlog
all the
kind
time
of thing? Or is it just become like the norm? Like people are just used to that. So people are used to people vlogging and YouTube and all these outlets where you can put TikToks and all this, where you can do stuff like that. Is it something that you get like, you kind of get the feels about doing it? Or I know you've been doing it for a while, but I kind of, when I'm out, like, at the mall or whatever, and I had the camera up, I was like, everybody like looking at me, or, is it just normal now?
It's definitely still. I get butterflies sometimes when I do it, and sometimes I feel self-conscious about where I'm doing it. Yeah. Because I have seen people look at me. Yeah. And it happened even at this trip that I was in LA, even though LA is known for a lot of like influencers and bloggers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just something that you have to really just kind of tune out.
Yeah.
And you have to just go in, and you can't have any regrets. Just do it. Do what you're supposed to say, and just let it rip. You know what I mean? Because it's if you feel like, oh man, somebody's watching me, people will notice that.
Yeah.
Notice that in your body language. They'll notice that in your eyes and your facial expressions. And it was kind of like me, like when I went to meet POB at that store in the mall. For one, I've never been to that mall. So I'm literally in like territory unknown. Like I've never been here. I don't know what,
right.
And I never met POB in person. But I had my camera up and I was holding it as we walked in. So as I mentioned earlier in this live, like what you're going to see in that video is authentic. It's raw.
Yeah.
And it was just, there was some conversations in there that were really emotional, but I had to keep my composure because I didn't, I'm not trying to like bawl in tears. And then like this guy at the store is like, what the heck is this guy doing? Why is he crying? Get security here,
I mean, my anticipation was building up too, so I get it.
Yeah, I think I kind of went through the same thing. I think it was like last time. I don't know where I was at. I forgot where I was at. I think I went somewhere. I went to an interview, right? So it was like my first time because I wasn't really used to it. So when I came in the first time, I was nervous and everything. So. And I went upstairs, did the interview. Like I was a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know where to expect. So it was like a 40 to 45 minutes though. I had a headache though, to be honest. And then when I came downstairs, I was waiting for my dad because it's downtown Brooklyn and everything. And then I saw this guy, man. I mean, he was looking at me any type of way because sometimes I'm not going up against disabled people and all that. Like, dude was looking at me, was like that, waving at me. I was looking at him like what you waving at me for? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a mini version of my dad. Because certain thing, you just don't be around. The people these days. Because you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I just looked at him for 5-10 seconds. And I was like, okay. And yeah. That's all.
Real quick, I didn't forget about you, Bay Area. What's up, bro? I know you've been kind of silent there, bro.
Oh, it's all good. It's good.
My man's was quiet for the past 10 minutes.
How about them Dubs though?
Oh yeah, they smacked them. You already know.
3 more to go.
It's just game 1.
3 more. Yeah, no, like that was another thing too, like. Because I know, Jonathan, like I know you can chime in on this too, because you've done videos outside of your place, and I know you've been to like stadiums and you've recorded. I'm sure there's people that have like seen you like as you're recording, but like how do you deal with that? Like, do you feel some type of way when you're recording like outside?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Lots of times I wait for like if I see people coming, I'll kind of like wait for them to pass by and catch a moment where I see no one's gonna come. Because it does feel kind of weird at times, but then other times, like when I did the double play bar and grill on the Seal Stadium, that's right in the heart of the Mission District. So you know how people like you can't get away from people there.
Yeah,
so
there's literally people walking.
Yeah, so I mean, even when you and me did the video, like people were like looking at us. But like, I mean, I guess you kind of just have to like you said, try to block it out and just do it.
It's funny. It's funny because like when we filmed that video out there in downtown, like we were in front of a Target, and there was a dude like he had his shopping cart and he just kind of like looked at like what are these guys gonna do to me, you know? Like go ahead. He's like, oh okay, and he just like strolls by, but I cut it out because I didn't want to like breach any like privacy or anything like that. But, like it was funny because like there were people walking like by us, and we like I had my tripod set up and I had my camera on my tripod and we were just talking, and people were walking by and they were like looking and they were just like, all right, let's get this take done, let's try and get this as quickly as possible. For POB and I, it was a little more difficult because like I said, I was in his territory when Jonathan was at my spot. Like I already knew the area pretty well, so I kind of knew where it was like a little more quiet, but like we were literally like outside and it was like in an intersection where cars were driving, so it was like
that's a fact. I can relate to that too. I could. I think it was like in my high school years. I think it was like I was like in 11th grade, something like that, 11th, 10th grade. So we went to this college. It was down there. I forgot where it was at. So so after the college tour, right? So they had this bathroom thing. It was on like the floor by the cafeteria. So I went up there, right? After I went up there, used the bathroom, and I was trying to get down. And I was like, yo, how was I supposed to get down from here? And I was about to jump from the thing down there. Cause you got the thing. I was about to jump, but I was like, nah, I ain't risking my life for that. So I found my way downstairs, and I saw like the entrance, and then I saw like two college girls. I think they were both light skinned. You know what I'm saying? They was like, hey, sir, where you from? And blah blah blah. I was like, I'm in high school, and all that. I was trying to get down from downstairs. I think it was like 3 of them. Cause I was in territory as well. I wasn't nervous on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those girls look short. And I was a big dude. You feel me? Because sometimes when you like tall, and when some people they're like, ooh, 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 ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was back up because I look scary. You feel me?
How tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
Oh, bro, you taller than me, man.
Bro, you taller than me.
Yeah,
I'm a shorty.
I'm Iverson size.
Oh nah.
But this
I mean, them 3 girls look really scared. I was trying to scare them. You feel me?
No, I hear you. This is my setup though when I use my camera. So basically, this is the microphone. People get scared of this. When they see this thing, they think there's like some kind of like animal or something.
Nah, they always think it was like something like, what is that? Well, it's a microphone.
Yeah, they call it a dead cat.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's like the terminology for it. But my camera, I have a flip screen, so I bought this camera so I can vlog. So have that, and then basically you can see my screen like that. So when I'm holding my camera, I'm literally walking like this as I'm looking at my camera, and I'm talking, and I have this giant thing that's like on there. So people are always like looking like, what the heck is this guy doing? And then they see the camera. But you know what though? What's crazy about it is that I noticed that people are more receptive to talk to me holding this camera with my setup, as opposed to me just holding my phone with my microphone and talking. Because some people think, and some people, well, I mean, and either way, like the majority of times I shoot with this because it's so much easier to hold. Lugging this thing is easy to do.
I can imagine.
But for this, I get a different kind of reception as opposed to when I'm filming with this, because when I was at the comic book shop this past weekend, I was recording some video footage with my phone, but then when I brought out my camera, the employee actually was like, "Hey, like, what do you like? What's going on? Not like trying to like stalk me or anything, but he was like curious. He's like, oh, like, are you filming for a movie? Or he wanted to know more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so he actually subscribed to my channel. So Jacob, if you're in here, if you're watching,
the Jacob dude.
No. Yeah, this is a totally different Jacob.
Oh, it's a different Jacob. Oh,
like I met him at he was an employee that was working at the store, and I was filming with my camera. I was getting B-roll footage, and he was like really interested to know more. He was like, "Oh, so what do you do? Like, what is?" I was like, "Oh, I have a channel on YouTube. I do vlogs." And he's like, "Oh, what do you like? What do you do content on?" I'm like, "Oh, pretty much everything. Collectibles, vlogs, jerseys, sports stuff." And he was like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "What? How do you spell your channel?" Like, he was curious. So my point is, like, people respond differently when you have a setup rather than you just, recording nilly-willy, like, with your camera phone or something like that. But like, again, and I'm not trying to discredit anybody that records with their phone. Trust me, I record a lot. This next video that you're going to see, like 75% of my footage in there is from my phone. But there's a different kind of response when you film with like a camera like this. I've noticed a huge difference in there.
I think we're just so used to seeing people record with phones because people are doing Snapchat and Instagram all day that when you see the camera, you're not used to seeing someone with cameras all day. But phones we see all day. So I think that might be what it is.
Exactly.
Right.
And I mean, when I had that tripod set up and we were recording that video, you know how many people were looking at us, bro? It was crazy.
Oh yeah. All of them were looking at us.
The news, like, people thought we were NBC7 or something, or like, or Fox.
We know we knew 12 Brooklyn.
Or because they had the jerseys on, they thought we were shooting like a rap video or some shit.
Nah.
Yeah, no, but it's super cool. Like, the most important thing is just having fun while you're recording, because like I said, like I still am so passionate and I'm having a blast doing these videos. I just wish that I could do them more, but given I have a 9 to 5, I gotta work, and I don't know why so many people think that because I'm monetized, like, I don't have to work anymore, or I could buy whatever I want. I'm like, no, dude, like, you don't understand. Like, YouTube does not pay me enough to quit my day job. It doesn't even pay me enough to like take out my girl to like a good, nice dinner. Like,
that's a fact.
Still gotta work, man. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. And like I said,
exactly.
I've been doing YouTube even before I became monetized.
Yeah.
For as long as I did. So
exactly, because sometimes YouTube ain't gonna pay the bills, man. Sometimes.
Oh, it doesn't pay my bills. That's for damn sure.
It doesn't pay.
Yeah, you gotta hit a certain level to get that.
It's pennies.
You gotta be like a Mr. Beast or a Pio or something like that.
You gotta be one of those. That's all they do. Is that's it. But you have to constantly have that content that people want to see.
I don't even know if that, like, I'd want to do that though. Like, to the point where it became like a job. Like, I don't know if I
don't want to do this as a job. This is my escape. I don't want to. This isn't work for me. Like, work for me is my regular job. I'm not gonna do another job after I get home. I mean, sometimes it's work. I do want to do more vlogging though. That's for sure. Because I have fun with it. I just don't have a lot of memory. It's tough to do all the edit, but I'm gonna definitely do more of it. But
do you use an iPhone, Mighty, or what?
Yeah. I just have too much shit on my phone, but I don't know where else to put it. I got pictures, all this stuff. Like, it's
right. I hear you.
It is what it is. All these apps and stuff. I mean, it is what it is.
It's a lot, yeah. Oh, Big John, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, one of my favorite Mighty vlogs was when he was doing this. Remember? He was in the car and he was doing this. I think.
When
yeah, that was
funny. People were behind.
Are you talking about when he was like backing up?
Yeah, he was doing this.
I remember that. Yeah.
Careful, because people just, and then then people started walking behind me. Yeah.
You know, whenever I think of backup, I think about how high school football coaches, he used to say, back up.
I think, the cool thing about the vlogging is it's real life, so you just don't know what's going to happen. Like, I was doing that one when I was coming home from Cherry Hill Mall, and I was on the Schuylkill, and I'm driving, and there's this cop on the other side, and I just kind of glance over, and all of a sudden I see the guy in the cuffs. I'm like, oh, he's got cuffs. All of a sudden, cop broke out. Oh, bad boys, what you do?
Bad boys.
Sorry, drive.
I guess that's the cool part about vlogging is that it's there's no script, there's no rehearsals. Like it's you. It's the most reality real thing possible.
Yeah, it's first person, man. And like one segment that I kind of wanted to do, well, not kind of, I wanted to do, but I can't do it by myself, is I wanted to do like a paranormal, like ghost hunting segment type.
That'd be dope.
Oh,
that would be dope.
But I don't have the courage.
Yo, guys,
I don't have the courage to do that by myself.
No.
I
don't mess with.
I'm good on that. I'm good.
You don't want to open up that Pandora's box.
No, you don't want to mess with them, brother.
You don't want that rest.
Yo, guys, I still remember this day like yesterday, yo. So it was in my high school years, right? My high school years be my best years. I ain't gonna lie. So it was I think it was like 9th grade when I got into high school. Y'all heard of Harvard University?
Yeah.
Harvard?
Yeah, Harvard. Yeah, we went to Harvard. So it was in Washington. So we took the coast. No, it wasn't Harvard. It was 10th grade. It was 10th grade.
Near Boston.
Yeah. It was it was 10th grade, right? It was this. I think it was the same day as the bathroom thing I was talking about. So when we was driving back, I smelled the most stinkiest smell I've ever seen. It smells like a man just took a dump in the bathroom but never flushed the toilet. Like, bruh. Yo, when we got to school, this girl, bro, she nearly peed on herself, bro. Like, she got from her shirt to her pants. Like, yo, it was smelling from the front. I was saying the front. I was like, yo, give me the of this bus, man. Like, yo, I was so mad, bro. And she smelled like piss. Like, yo, like, did your mom taught you how to use the bathroom?
I don't know.
Like,
yo, ghost to that.
I know. I was like, okay, where's the ghost?
I'm thinking there's a ghost coming.
No, it was a girl. It was a girl.
This scared the ghost away.
Nah, man. Like,
okay.
Yo, she smelled like straight pee, bro.
Trust me, I would. In terms of like making those types of videos, I know it's not wise to do that. But
you're smelling stinky.
You know what we need to do? No, Rez needs to film this. Bay Area and I need to come out in Michael Myers masks.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I can relate to that too, though.
I'll come out of my Jason Voorhees get up.
Yo, I had a skeleton mask on, bro. Oh, I was walking home. Yo, I saw this short lady. I saw a short lady while I was buying key food. I had a mask on. I think I had like a skeleton mask. I had a skeleton mask. She was scared. She was like, oh. Like, miss, what are you scared for? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there we go. We got Michael Myers.
Nah, the lady was scared.
I could just picture now the theme by was it John Carpenter? Is that,
yeah.
What did you guys think of the most recent movie, the Halloween movie?
It was a little too much. Like,
really?
I know he never dies, but it was a little too much for me. A little bit
too much.
I mean,
it was like
I mean, the whole plan at the end was a good plan, but like you got to keep going. You don't just stop once he's down. You got to turn him to mush.
This is what I want to know, and I love Halloween. Halloween is that was the first horror movie I ever saw. It came out the same year I did. It's wonderful. I just don't understand. On Halloween, if you live in Haddonfield,
why are you there?
Not just take a vacation.
Yeah.
Just like go to Chicago. Just you're in Illinois. Go to Chicago. Stay there for a week. You come back, Michael, he's gone. You don't have to worry about Michael. You only have to worry about him a couple days. You go away, you come back. It's over. He's wherever he is. That you don't have to worry about him.
Because
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. My bad. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The only movie I mainly watched from Halloween, I think it was like memorable. I think I watched like Insidious. I think it was Insidious 3 or 4. Yo, that joint scared the crap out of me, yo. Cause I think it was this girl. I don't know. I think it was a girl or a boy. When they was doing this mirror thing, and they saw like a red monster devil thing.
Yeah, that's
it just popped out. It's like doing all that. Like, yo, what that joint scared me. I almost wet my pants.
Those movies, the Insidious movies, and those, I really play with the. I like the old slasher movies and like Saw. Like those.
Yeah.
Those are my.
That joint gave me nightmares. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I don't mess with them, bro.
Did you
like? I don't mess with horror movies at all. I don't. It's just my girlfriend. My girlfriend watch horror movies. I just don't watch it.
My girl's the same way. She's into she's into that 80s slasher stuff.
Like Halloween Kills was your typical middle movie of the trilogy, right? So they're doing it. Like they made, I don't know, that there was just a little.
Did they ever explain like what the curse was of Michael Myers? Like who, like what that is about? Like
he just looks out his window and he sees Haddonfield and he gets angry.
In one of the movies, he's they do the what do you call it? Where he's part of a cult.
Yeah, they tried that.
They tried that, but it depends what order you watch the movie though, because there's different orders you can watch them, and some of them skip some of the last few, so it's kind of like, I don't know.
Do all the movies though? Do they all like follow from like the original 80s?
No. There's some movies come out and literally act like some of the last few ones never happened.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So they kind of did like what they did with like the Terminator franchise, like they erased like some of those. Like,
what you have to remember is the most recent. So there's been 2 now. There's going to be a third one this year. You have to basically just everything you saw after the original Halloween 1 doesn't happen. Basically. All right. So Halloween 2, 3, everything after the original 1978 Halloween. So if you watch the first and the new installment of Halloween's, right? So that's taking place how many years after the first? But there was no, part 2 where he was in the hospital going after Laurie. There was no, niece and all the other, like none of that other stuff happened, right? So this takes place, 40 years after the original movie, basically. But none of the other stuff took place. But that's what they wanted to try to do. They wanted to rework.
Yeah, it's kind of like a semi-reboot.
A semi-reboot. And I really like that one, the first of the 3. When that one came out, I really enjoyed that movie because that kind of went back to the roots of Halloween. I mean, because Rob Zombie, he kind of took it and
he put his own spin on it because Rob Zombie's like that kind of dude.
So he directed the Halloween.
He wasn't wearing his mask, for God's sakes. I mean, he looked like a hippie. This is big, long-haired guy. He looked like a wrestler. That's what he was supposed to be. He was, what are you doing? What is this?
I don't know what you're talking about. So
y'all know what's weird to me? Like y'all play Resident Evil, like the video game.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, I think it was Resident Evil 7 or 8. Oh snap!
Yeah, we got Nemesis up in here, man.
Nemesis, Resident Evil 3 was a great
One
game.
of my favorite REs.
Yeah. Yo, I was watching the Rad, right? I watching Resident Evil 7. So I think it was weird to me. It was the grandma, man. Yo, she freaked me out, yo. Y'all know the grandma? Like, yo, it shows that the grandma was a child.
Yeah.
Right? And then it just popped into your face just like that. Then she disappeared. And then the wall, right? It has like the grandma right there to show her face. She was like, and all that. Then she turned to like this big guy. I was like, yo.
Yeah, that game is scary. I actually got
it was scary, yo. Yo, I almost had nightmares, bro. Like I had this nightmare. Yo, I had this nightmare that I was that kid, right? And then something just came out of the wall and just trying to like eat me or something like that. I was like, yo, I was running for my life. I was like, ugh. Also Sonic the Hedgehog nonsense. I was like,
There's just something about horror stuff that draws you in, even though you know like you're gonna get scared, but you love it in a weird and disturbing way.
Yeah, it gets you.
It does.
Hot chicks in them, man.
I don't like the big jump scare movies though. Like
I don't like it either.
You know, and just I call me old fashioned, but I just like the old school slasher. You know, and there were jump scares in it too, but like the original Halloween isn't. Certainly by today's standards is very tame, but it wasn't supposed to be like it was just supposed you were just supposed to have that feel that he could be anywhere. And just based off the music, that's how you
it was compelling.
Very Hitchcockian in that way.
Yeah.
Like Jaws did.
Yeah, and also the thing with the jump scare, sorry to cut you off. Sorry, the thing with the jump scare movies is that they only go for the jump scares. Like the plot is never good, the story isn't good, it's not well written. They're just doing it just for the jump scares.
Yeah, they're doing it just scares.
You know, what movie was really scary too was the first Terminator film. That was a totally different vibe than T2. Like it was almost like a horror film. Like the music that they used, you know, the way that they made, you know, the T100 like or T800, sorry, like, you know, crawl, and it was just like I was scared when I was legit scared as opposed to me when I watched T2 for the first time. You know, I was actually like, oh, this is really cool.
Oh yeah, when you see like Arnold with like the robotic movements was actually a pretty freaky thing.
It's freaky, dude, and it's almost got like a horror vibe to it. But
yeah, in some ways it did. Yeah,
it's definitely. I feel like those types of like slasher films are obviously they're like cult classics, but also like movies nowadays they don't like horror films, especially. They're always like jump scares. You notice that? Like, there's
not a lot of originality.
No, they just
like that's what made the original. Like, and I know it got kind of played out, but that's what made the original Saw so good, because it was something that was different. It was new.
And oh yeah, the first Saw was great.
The first Saw, the very first one, and you know it was different. It was refreshing, you know, and everything is so formulaic, and it's like I was thinking the other day, like when was the last? And I know like the Marvel movies are all big and all these, everything's a sequel to a sequel to a sequel. Like, when's the last time we had that one movie that just stood out? Like, I remember going, you know, years ago and seeing the original Jurassic Park in the movie theaters and seeing the original Independence Day and seeing, you know, some of those movies. And it was like, it was something new. It was like, it was an event. It was a big, you know, it was a big thing. It was, I don't want to say it was original because there were other movies like that before, sci-fi and whatever movies. But it was, I mean, those are like blockbusters to me. When I think of those, like, that's it. And like, I know, like I said, I enjoy the Marvel movies. I enjoy the Star Wars movies and stuff, but it's all just rehash after rehash after rehash. Here's another sequel. Here's another sequel. I would like to see something new and unique. And I don't know if it's that doable, but that's the one thing about film that I'm a little, you know, annoyed with a little bit.
Yeah, the only film that comes to me as far as like something that's new or something different. Ooh, I probably have to go all the way back to like as far as like any film whatsoever. I have to go back to like those small independent films like Napoleon Dynamite. Like that was something I'd never seen. Right.
Well, I was thinking Joker was pretty good.
Joker was good.
No, Joker was amazing. I love Joker.
Oh, yeah. Even though it's a DC film, though. Stood on its own though, even though it's kind of
it's good
thing
because the writing was amazing and Joaquin Phoenix was so freaking amazing.
Yeah, he killed that. Now, hey, Mighty, I was gonna ask you. So I was a big Texas Chainsaw guy, right? The 2000s ones though, with Jessica Biel and then the other one. I finally watched the original 1974 for the first time like 2 weekends ago. I can't say I did not like it.
See, I've never been a big Texas Chainsaw guy.
Okay.
Like for me, it was always Halloween, like Friday the 13th, Freddy, like those I always got more into than Leatherface.
Because Halloween and Texas are my two like go-tos, but I wanted to see the original, and the newer ones are a lot better.
And then when Saw came out, I loved that, and the puppets were my favorite. So
I will say about the original Texas, though, that shot at the end of him swinging the chainsaw is iconic.
Yeah. Oh, no, the character, I mean, look, he's one of the icons of horror, for sure. But I just never got into that series,
Yeah.
But, like, it's one of those things. And also, like, when you have something that they bring back from your youth, something like nostalgia, like, for me, one of my all-time favorite movies is Ghostbusters, the original from 1984. And that was one of my first favorite movies. So it's been so long, and I know they did that adaptation of it with the female characters and whatnot, but like seeing Afterlife when that came out, that just brought a lot of feels back because and I know that was just cameos, but they showed some of the original, the Ghostbusters, and that whole world kind of came back, and that was really cool. And I thought that was a very inventive movie. Like I sat through that movie and I was entertained from start to finish, but even that's a rehash. It's like, okay, it was done in the 80s, so okay, we'll bring it back. I don't know. I would like to see something original, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something that's going to hit Netflix. Maybe it's something that's going to hit HBO Max. I don't know, but I just wish there was more creativity and inventiveness. Particularly with movie, everything is just either brought back from a time gone by or a sequel. It's like I would like to see something.
Mike, I gotta ask you something, man. What do you think about the new Obi-Wan series that's coming on Disney Plus?
I look for. See, I like the Mandalorian. I like the Star Wars. The one thing I will say, I like those shows, like the stuff that Netflix has done with Stranger Things. I like that. I like The Boys from Amazon Prime. I like Winning Time. I'm really enjoying on HBO, and also the Star Wars movies. I mean, listen, I grew up with the original Star Wars, so I've always been a fan of Star Wars, and the newer movies I thought were really cool. Kind of brought that nostalgia-ness back, and I like I said, I like the Mandalorian series. The Boba Fett series I like Mandalorian a little more, but it had its place. I look forward to the Obi-Wan series.
Me too.
I'm looking forward to seeing She-Hulk when that comes out in August, because Hulk is one of my favorites. So anything dealing with him, I'm usually going to be happy. Besides that John Woo movie when he didn't see him enough, but I think they do a great job. I will say this: Disney does a wonderful job with what they create. With the Marvel series spin-offs, with the Star Wars spin-offs. And I have yet to watch Moon Knight, but everyone has, for the most part, have been really, really well done. And it's fun. And the other one I enjoy is Cobra Kai. That's another
my siblings watch Cobra Kai.
I don't know what happened, but like I was hooked on season 1.
Yeah,
it was on YouTube Red. I watched all of it, and I was like, I can't wait for season 2. And then I just have not seen any of the other seasons other than season 1.
You'll enjoy them. I didn't watch it originally when it came out because I wasn't a YouTube I didn't do that subscription membership, right? So I didn't see any of them. I always heard good things, and I think when season 2 came out, they put all of season 1 out that you can watch for free, and that's when I started watching them, and I binge watched that whole series in like less than a week, and I loved it. I mean, loved the thing. And then I got to see season 2 because they started showing the free up like one a week. That's how they did it. And then after that, it got off of there and it went to Netflix. And I have Netflix, so I was able to, see them. It's just a really well done series. It brings everything back, but they don't hit it over your head. But they do enough of it so that the appreciators of the original movies, you see all the characters and all the things that they go about from those. But it's a great series, and you do have to wait like a year before the next series comes out, or season rather of it. But it's worth the wait.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I definitely want to catch up on that. I have so many shows that I need to catch up on.
I'm the same way, man.
My girl, she's the one that's always downloading like all the streaming sites, like HBO Go and Disney Plus, and I feel bad because she's the one that's like she created those like memberships so I could catch up, and I haven't really I'm just so far behind. Like for the Marvel stuff, like I haven't seen Winter Falcon and Soldier. I haven't seen Loki. I have not seen Moon Knight.
I haven't seen Loki.
There's so many different shows that I finished WandaVision like maybe a few months ago, but even with the movies, like, I haven't seen the new Doctor Strange yet, which
I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah,
a lot of people are telling me. The last film that I saw, movie Marvel wise, was the Spider-Man. And
same here.
I saw that. Yep.
That was the movie.
I keep to the top like a Spider-Man. I've been weeping like Iron Man. My bad.
But yeah, no, I definitely want to catch up on my shows, and it's hard because you got your shows and then you got sports, and it's like
there's so much of them out there.
Nah,
there's so much of it. That's the thing about today, that there's so much content.
You have to.
Every streaming service has a show, has multiple shows. Like I have yet to watch that Ted Lasso show because I don't have what's it, Apple TV or whatever does it, and I hear just great things about it. So I don't know, maybe I'll subscribe so I can watch it. There's just so much out there. There's so much content. I mean, your head will spin. There's just way
for sure.
What's up, bitch? I'll say one thing, man. That Obi-Wan show comes out. I usually don't watch a lot of the shows, but I'm definitely gonna be watching it. I've waited a long time. I'm ready to see Ewan and Hayden Christensen back.
Is he coming back as Anakin?
Yep, he's coming back.
Really?
Yes, that's why I'm hyped up.
That's gonna be interesting.
I love Hayden Christensen. I don't care what anybody says.
Didn't he step away from acting after that role, or he played a couple more roles after that, right? And then he just went off.
Yeah, he did some few movies after, but after that he stepped away from acting for a little bit.
And he's coming back. Dang.
They gave him hell, man. Listen, as much as
John 7, I'm finessing.
As much as I love Star Wars, the fans are rough, man. They're one of the roughest fan base I've ever seen, man.
Trust.
Look at Phantom Menace, is almost safe.
John 7, I'm finessing.
The thing with new Star Wars fans and old Star Wars fans, you got the purists, right? Like fans from the original 80s film that hold on to A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and The Last Jedi. They hold on to that because everything else that Disney has put out is just utter disrespect to the franchise, to them. I mean, and you have even actors like Mark Hamill, how he's openly said I don't know what JJ was doing, directing this, where he was going with the direction of Luke and blah 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 and this and Han Solo. It's crazy because it's such a protective fan base.
Yeah.
Of a franchise. Star Wars was one of the original franchises before pop culture even became what it was. Before you even got the name pop culture. And I think what it is that, you know, and it's the same thing with the horror, you know, like you guys grew up with like the slasher stuff, you're into the slasher stuff, and nowadays like nobody really, not many people have a you know, like a want to see that, because they want to see the jump scare, they want to see, you know, the possessed doll, they want to see, you know, something coming in your dreams, you know, like it's different now, and it's a different type of thing. But you know, and it's the same thing with like these superhero films. You know, I feel like at some point it's going to get to a point where, you know, superhero films are not going to be as big as they are right now. You know, I don't think it's going to happen for a while, but I think at some point in time it's going to be a thing, like where it's like it's been done so many times already, and it can't always get the same reception that it did, you know, today. Some of those.
When I was talking about,
like, hey, my bad.
You know, when I was talking about the Star Wars fans, man, I was talking about the real hardcore, the ones that be going after the actors, man. You know.
Yeah, no, that's a little that's extreme.
That's the ones I'm talking about. You know, Mark Hamill was talking about, you know, what they did to Jake Lloyd, what they did to the guy that played Jar Jar. That's the ones I'm talking about. Listen, I love Star Wars too, but I would never take it to the point where those guys take it.
Nah, yeah.
It's a movie, man.
That, I mean, it's the same thing with like wrestling fans who tackle wrestlers when they're coming out of the ring, or, you know, like stuff like that.
Yo, it's not even too long ago. It was last year. I think a fan attacked the Seth Rollins at Barclays Center, man. Yo, yeah, it went viral.
Those are the cuckoos, man. Those are the people that like they just want to get attention, you know.
If y'all think that was bad, look at the Hall of Fame when the Hart Foundation got inducted.
Yes, bro.
FTR, man, put that beating on him. I said, that's what I'm talking about.
Nah, bro, that's not cool, bro. From the Hart Foundation with the at Bret Hart's ceremony, bro, that's messed up, bro.
And I got respect for
this man. Bret Hart was like 60+ years old, and you tag out a 60+ year old man, bro.
It's crazy. Yo, area. This is a random question for you, man. But how far away are you from Anaheim?
Not far. If there's no traffic, I could be at Anaheim in like literally like 15, 20 minutes.
I'll remember that next time, because that's where me and my girl were staying.
Oh, yeah, because there's a lot less traffic going that way too than LA, because it's toward Orange, because that's Orange County, so it's not as bad compared to LA. So I'm not far at all.
Gotcha. For sure. Yeah. Next time, I'm just thinking, because usually when we go out to LA, that we're in that area. So I just want to like plan it next time, that, you know, that way maybe we could all meet up or something.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up and stuff. In terms of like your guys' YouTube channels and stuff, well, I mean, most of you guys that make content and stuff, like, what are you guys working on currently? Are you guys like doing a segment, or are you guys like working on some type of projects? Like, what's going on?
I'm still trying to come up with ideas for some stuff I'm doing. Like, I know I haven't put out a video in a good while, but it's just, you know, the videos that I want to do is just, I'm trying to write them down, trying to figure them out. It's just, I need the good locations, I need a good setup, and it's kind of hard to do right now.
You just got to do it, bro. Otherwise, it's never going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like, Snacks told me this too, man. He was like, just do it, man. Like,
just do it.
Because when you think too much, like, trust me, and I know firsthand, because I'm one of those people where I'm very critical about where I film, how it turns out. And I realized, like, with the amount of production and work that I was putting into my videos, I was getting about the same amount of feedback and the same amount of views that I was, as opposed to me just doing the video regularly in my room or on my camera, just showing what I needed to show. So I think what stands out is it's gonna be your personality. I think that's what's really separate you from everybody else, is that, you know, your individual. Like, we all, like, Bay Area throwbacks. Like, I know your videos. That intro that you got, where you're holding the bat and you're showing, and you got the little like old English script, like, that's you. That's your personality, and I know you're gonna show like a Bay Area banger. But like, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's your style, and that's what it's about. And the same thing with Mighty Fan. You know, like, He's in his room. He's sweating. He's got a whole rack of jerseys behind him, and he's like, "All right, I got a lot of pickups to show you." Like I know that's Mighty, and I know that's what he's gonna put out, and that's what draws me back to his channel.
That's a fact.
And of course, Big John.
Down here in the basement, I'm not sweating.
I'll tell you one thing though. I'm gonna say this. When I saw Mighty Fan's jersey collection, bro, it was the biggest jersey collection that I ever seen in my entire life, bro. For sure.
Well, he's been collecting for a long time, so you know what's really crazy about it too is like I remember when Mighty like first did his jersey video on YouTube. I remember like when I first saw it, and he's got that little camera, the one like, it's like you got like the 380p like resolution, and he's like, "What's up, guys? You know what time it is?" Like, I love those.
It's Mighty fan.
Vintage Mighty.
It's Mighty.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like the same thing with you, Big John. Like, what time it is, or what that means. Like, I know your style. Like, and it's dope. Like, I'm not like knocking it or anything, but we all have like personalities, and I think that's kind of what like draws us. So even King Leo, with his style too, coming out all diesel, like, what's up YouTube video, and it's like it's dope. And that's what I love about our channels and us is that we're all unique in our own way. Like,
right.
So if you're asking for like my advice, just do the content, just do the video. Like, don't.
You're right.
Just don't worry about the views. You know what I'm saying? The bread will come. Just keep going.
Have fun with it. That's all it is.
And Rez,
don't make it like a job.
But to be honest, like people these days, they should use like YouTube like as a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it really ain't gonna pay the bills though. It's just something that
I understand that part.
Trust me, like with the monetization part, like I shifted my goals like with YouTube, because like when I got back into YouTube, I wanted to get monetized. That was like my goal. I was like, look, I want to get paid. I want to start making money for this, but you gotta put in the work to see the results. So that's why I, invested in my camera. That's why I studied like, okay, what's 4K? Because dude, you're talking to a guy who knew nothing about cameras. I didn't know like the camera jargon. I didn't know what 4K was. I didn't know that you had to, buy a terabyte or whatever, to store your file. Like, I didn't know any of that stuff. So I had to start somewhere. And, one thing led to another, like I started doing videos on my camera, shooting in 4K. I started doing the B-roll, adding the music, all the bells and whistles and stuff. And yeah, like I was seeing a lot of, I was seeing results, but it wasn't like the results that I really expected to see, because it took me a while to even get monetized on YouTube. Like, quite frankly, I think it took me like 2.5 years getting back into it before I got monetized. But now it's like, now if you watch my videos, like I'm filming with my phone sometimes, so I do these live streams, and then also I haven't done a jersey video in a month. It's been about a month since I uploaded another jersey, and everything else I've been doing, either like my collectibles, my hats, vlogs, and I'm still getting views, and I'm still like, people are still watching the videos, people are still liking it. So it just goes to show that like people just love to see me on camera, like, and make videos like this, and that's what I'm gonna continue doing. So, just do what makes you happy, man. I know that sounds like really gay, but it's true. And buy what you like. Don't feel like pressured into buying like, I have to buy a basketball jersey because I haven't shown any basketball jersey. Like, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't.
No. I understand that. It's just trying to come up with more stuff than just my jerseys. Like you said, like do put too much thought into it. That is my issue.
And that's a normal thing, dude. Because trust me, I'm in the same boat too, where I think about it, and I'm still working on that myself. Like, how critical I am with whenever I'm editing a video. Like, I try to cut everything, and sometimes I feel like, dude, I could just literally upload this in one take. I don't need to like do all the bells and whistles, but like I have a hard time doing that because You know, it's like I invested so much money into my equipment. Why not get the most out of it? You know, so that's kind of where I'm at. But I also don't want it to jeopardize my ability to upload a video that really only should have taken like 30 minutes to do, as opposed to me spending 3 hours editing. You know, like I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's one of the things.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you're right.
But yeah, man, we're going on the almost a 3 hour mark here, guys. So I want to kind of just start wrapping things up. You know, I know it's been
a week.
It's been about sorry, I just blanked out. I know it's been about a week since I gone live, but if you guys are new, and you want to know more about these live streams and the scheduling and whatnot, I do these live streams every Wednesday from 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know I went at 6:30 today. I was kind of hesitant on the fence on whether or not I was going to go live because of the playoffs, but I decided to go live because there might be people who are not even really into sports that want to chime in and stuff like that. It's totally fine, but also like just having these conversations, you know, I think it's really therapeutic. It is for me. I don't know if it is for you guys. Yeah. But, you know, always talking about different subjects and different topics outside of just jerseys is always, I think, pretty dope to have. And Eric, what's good, bro? I appreciate you hopping on, man. Go check out Eric, man, a.k.a. Basketball Threads on IG if you have one. He does, like, a really, really informative page on just, like, hoops. Talking about everything, man. So,
hey, guys, you know, I'll before we wrap it up, y'all know Mitchell and Ness, right?
Yep.
Obviously. I saw this post. I think it was saying they was hiring and all that. And one of the people in the comments, they were like, "Oh, you should have one in New York." I was like, "Yeah, facts." You know what I'm saying? Like they should expand their brand though. You know what I'm saying, to other cities. To be honest,
you know what? I think with Mitchell and Ness, they really want to just keep it within Philly.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, well, not for you.
I mean, my fans live in Philly, man. You know,
like that's the perk. Our teams don't win enough, but we got.
Like I understand like why they do it. You know what I mean? Because like you go to your local lids, you'll find Mitchell and Ness hats everywhere. They have them. You know,
right?
But I feel like that experience of going to the store out in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and just like I've never been there, so I can't really like tell you what it's like. But like from somebody outside who's never been there, that's like something that I want to do on my bucket list because it's just so. Who hasn't heard of Mitchell and Ness? If you're into sports apparel and jerseys, and you've never heard of Mitchell and Ness, you don't. I mean, you just don't know sports apparel. I know we always hate about.
Whoever doesn't know what Mitchell and Ness is, they should retire, man. Just hang the books up.
Believe it or not, I mean, they have a huge reputation. You know, despite us always nitpicking their product and complaining about it. You know, like they've been around for a long time, and they're a household name in this business. You know, there's nobody else that's doing what they're doing. Like I know we have like True and we have Rivalry. Custom Routes. Right. They're the first like throwback company sports apparel brand that has licensing to do that stuff, and they don't have any competition. Like, sure, you have Nike, you have Ebbets, and you know other like current retailers and stuff like that, but like you don't see any other brands making throwback jerseys like them. You just don't. And I think that's what really separates them from everybody else because of the huge success that they received back in the 2000s, you know, back when Peter Topolino was running the business. And, you know, they're basically riding off their name right now. And I think pretty much the ball's in their court. That's why you're always seeing all these fashion jerseys. That's why you're seeing all these floral Pippen and Thunderbolt jerseys, like, because they could do it. They have the money to do it. They have the fan base to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would always rather, you know, I'm one of those that does enjoy the in-store experience, like the brick and mortar store. feel. But everything's driven online, so you can find Mitchell & Ness all day, every day on Fanatics and Lids and
NBA store.
Mitchell & Ness site, even though it needs to be redone, but
it do. I ain't gonna lie, it do.
Just to expand the store out, that's just not what they do. They have enough of their product in other stores. They don't need a Mitchell & Ness store in every city and every state.
Well, I was gonna say out here in LA, Rez, when next time you come out here on Fairfax, there's a Mitchell & Ness store there.
Yeah, they do have one there. Yeah.
Really?
You got one in
Yeah, it's
LA?
on Fairfax. I've been there one time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's just all Mitchell & Ness jerseys too. Like when I went, it was just all jerseys too. It was a lot.
Do they sell authentics?
Yeah. When I went there, it was maybe a couple years ago. It was almost all authentic. It was before there was so many swingmans, so it was all. I think if I remember right, it was all authentic.
Well, Berto's been out there. Malcolm's been there. A bunch of the Kings show like pictures from in there from time to time.
Fairfax.
Yeah.
Maybe one day in the near future, something like that. Maybe I might go to Mitchell & Ness in Philly, though. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me.
Well, you're in New York, right? I mean, it's pretty easy to get here from New York.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, you just gotta grab a car, just drive there. You know.
You can take Amtrak too. You can take the train from New York down to Philly.
It'll happen, man. One of these days when I go out to Philly, man, hopefully we can go there one time.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely
one time, you know what I'm saying? Just seize the moment. You feel me?
Definitely want to vlog out there.
Anyone's always welcome, and I always enjoy showing people the store or whatever. I mean, that's something that I enjoy doing, as we know. So, yeah, if you're ever in the area, just let me know.
I'll come up from Mississippi, brother.
Absolutely, all of you guys. I want to see as many Kings as I can. This house is always open to Kings.
Yo, we gotta have
come in. Hang,
inside the Mighty Kingdom, dude.
We gotta have
and then we go to the store.
An epic meetup, like where all the Kings just gather in one freaking circle, man. I know that.
Yeah, it happened last time. I think it was on Leo's page. I think.
But it was all.
It was him, Nostalgia Boy, Mac. It was Iron Fan, Big Slim. I think Big Slim was there too.
You gotta have the West Coast Kings come out there too, man.
Hell yeah.
We'll get the Southern man too in the
maybe in the near future, man. Near future will be my time. I'm still the youngest.
Minister,
trust me, it'll happen.
Big John. There's always room for the minister.
I don't know if it'll happen this year for me at least, but I know for sure it's gonna happen like next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
And I'm looking forward to it, man, because like with the meetups that I had with Bay Area and even POB, like those were epic meetups, and I was just meeting up with them one individually. Like imagine if we all met up, like how freaking crazy that would be.
Crazy.
Oh, dude, it would be fucking amazing.
All the West Coast guys out here. That's all right.
Yeah.
Well,
and I know Dan. I know like Pistol too was talking about coming out, and
Dan was here before.
Dan, yep. Shout out to Dan the man. For coming.
I don't know if we're ready for Pistol though. I don't know that. It'll be great. I always say the more the merrier. As many Kings as as can be here. I want to get some pictures on the wall. Like what's that famous restaurant that has all the caricatures of all the different actors and actresses on the wall, right? I want to have all the different pictures of the various Kings that visited. I think one of the best pictures I have is Max standing in front of the rivalry rack.
Nah.
The Mac.
You know what you got to do, Mighty. When I'm out there, you got to get a picture of me going like this.
Yeah.
And you gotta put it in front of your Steph Curry rack.
Yeah, there has to be. Yeah. You have to have a look away shot near the Steph Curry.
That's right. All right, fellas. Well, I'm gonna call it a night here, man. I just want to thank everybody again that chimed in on the live streams and here on camera with me, man. I appreciate you guys once again. I mentioned, stay tuned. I do these lives every Wednesdays from 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Different topics every week. I do take requests. I actually did receive a request but I didn't have time to get it ready just because I was unsure if I was going to go live. But I'll most likely be talking about that subject on the next live stream, and I think everybody in here will be able to add their 2 cents because it's definitely something that I think we all can answer it, and it's definitely an interesting topic. But I'll fill you guys in on that. Stay tuned; they'll be posted on my stories, so you'll know what to chime in about. But anyway, thank you. I hope I'll see you guys next week, and have a great one.
Have a good night.
Peace out, Rez. Thanks for having us on.
Talk
Peace out,
next
Mighty.
week,
Peace out,
bro.
John. Peace out,